This week on the Jock and Nerd Podcast, special guest John Bellotti Jr. joins us for the first show of the new year as we look back and give you our top 10 favorite movies of 2025 and review the Stranger Things finale. All that in this edition of the Jock and Nerd Weekly for Monday, January 5th, 2026.
Could I sing the song? Jockin' and nerdin'. Spoiler alert. Jock and nerdin'. That's the theme song. I sang it.
Check one. All right. This is for all you fans out there. Let's give it up. Jockin', we heard it. We funny, disturb it. We jockin', we heard it. We spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah. Hello. What is up, listener? Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Jock and Nerd Podcast, where we give you comic book and superhero, TV and movie news, reviews, and whatever we choose. Jock and Nerd. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
He's a nerd.
Joining us, possibly the strangest thing of all, a puppet on a podcast. It's Rug Boy. Hi, Rugs.
You can call me Blechna.
But he's Blechna.
Yeah.
Very Mad Magazine. Alfred
right,
Newman.
Blechna.
I like it. Also joining us, special guest, slightly less strange, but I think still strange nonetheless. The creator of the largest kaiju convention in the country, Kaiju Brooklyn. It's John Bellotti Jr. What's up, Bellotti?
Hi. How are you?
Welcome back. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Yeah.
Well, he sounds like he's AI right now.
No,
I'm trying to get you conditioned for when it eventually takes over.
That's a real Bellotti. Yeah, you just have to be bright and cheerful all the time.
And just agree with everything you say. And
You could be like, you know what?
Never
That's a great
argue.
idea. You're
Play
really
it safe, Johnny.
Yes. I can see why you would think that way. Those
you
are
should pull the knife out of the drawer and stab yourself.
Yes. What? Hey, don't listen. It's AI. Anyways, Bellotti, thanks for coming back on. It is the new year. You know, we had you on a few weeks ago to discuss Stranger Things. We will be discussing Stranger Things finale again, but it is tradition, and I know you look forward to it every year,
Yeah, I do.
to come back and discuss the best and worst of 2025, the best movies of 2025 in this case. So here's the plan, fellas. Let me play this and we're going to get started.
Wait, I want to give some background on this.
Yes.
Every year, Imran says this is tradition.
Yeah.
And every year, Bellotti has to remind Imran and us that this is a tradition and that he should join.
That's correct.
Every goddamn year for like
That's correct.
10 years. It's like 10 years of this.
It has been 10 years of this, and that is absolutely correct. And I always forget. And Bellotti, you need to bug me. And I don't know when your work schedule is, so you got to tell me when you're free. And then we,
You see, he made it your problem.
yes, it's a you. Sounds like a you problem. And then we exploit you for listens. It's perfect.
It's great.
So we're going to do a little 2025 in review here. I'm going to list out all the TV shows and movies we reviewed, and then we will do a round robin style top 10 favorite movies of 2025 that were released in 2025.
We should preface this, though, because we started this when there was like 20 comic book movies coming out per year.
Correct.
And it was like we'd go down the list, right? We had like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
Now we had like
4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 4.
There's only 4. So
We're pivoting. We're pivoting.
Yeah, no. And to add on to that, our top 10 lists can be out of any movie released in 2025, not necessarily just the ones we reviewed, because I know Anthony's seen a shit ton of movies this year. We've all seen a variety of movies, some the same, some different. So this can be real interesting. So in our last calendar year, we reviewed 36 movies this past year on the podcast. 28 of those movies were new 2025 releases. I feel like that is a podcast high. I don't think we've ever reviewed that many new movies in a year. So that was
We'll
fun.
have to punch it in AI and see what the result is.
Yes, we'll have to type it up. I'm not sure, but I feel like that is the most new movies we've ever done in a year. And on top of that, we also reviewed 14 TV show seasons.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So let's start with the TV shows real quick, get out of the way. Here's what we reviewed. Here's a look back at 2025. We had What If Season 3. We had Creature Commandos Season 1. We had Squid Game, 2 seasons. It was really 1 season broken up, seasons 2 and 3. We had The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man first season. Invincible Season 3. Cobra Kai Season 6, the finale of that show. Daredevil Born Again Season 1. Last of Us Season 2. Andor Season 2. Ironheart Season 1, Alien Earth Season 1, Peacemaker Season 2, Gen V Season 2, and now we will be discussing the final season, Stranger Things. That's a lot of TV. Anthony, if you had to pick a favorite, let's just give me one out of those. What would you pick off the top of your head?
I like when you mispronounce names on purpose.
Stranger Things.
Wow. Of those,
Yeah,
what do
clever.
I like the best? Yeah, you're really good at that. I would say I'm debating between Invincible, Creature Commandos, and Cobra Kai.
Oh,
I'm probably going to go with Cobra Kai, not because it was the best, but you put me on the spot. I didn't really think about this, and I just felt really good at the end of Cobra Kai.
yeah. No, it was memorable for finishing that show that we love. Rugs, you had to pick one of your favorites out of these.
One,
Yeah.
Squid Game.
Oh, okay. That's a good one, too. Bellotti, how many of these did you see? You got a favorite?
Yeah, I didn't see all of those, but I would go with Squid Game because I can't even remember the end of Cobra Kai. Can you guys remind me? I don't remember how.
Johnny gets a chance to go on the mat and fights the young guy and wins, and gets to finally have a day where he wins a tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
He wins
I mean,
the
it's
whole
definitely
thing.
in the conversation. I think
Yeah.
that and Andor is in the conversation
Yeah,
for me.
I'm surprised Bellotti didn't say the Blacklist.
That's been over for 2 years.
There was those
3
seasons.
years. 3 years now.
3 years ago. I was gonna say Andor. I thought was one of my favorites, and Cobra Kai, Squid Game. Those are the three that stuck out to me.
You make Ruggs pick one, and you choose 3.
If I had to pick
Sure
one,
did.
I interjected, by the way.
if I had to pick one, I was leaning towards Andor season 2. I really was impressed. I liked it.
Okay, good.
Anthony couldn't finish that.
No,
But
heard it was good though.
It's
I
very
just
good.
heard I
It's
quit right before it started getting
You
good.
did the back half of season
It
2.
took a long time to get
It
going.
did.
That was its big mistake.
It did, but the whole last half of that season is so good. So good. Anyways, the older movies that weren't released in 2025, we reviewed The Warriors. Bellotti, you were with us on that one about a year ago.
Oh wow, I was on that one.
Remember Warriors?
Bellotti was in the movie The Warriors.
Yes, he was.
I was the whole Warriors. I was all of them.
I saw you in the baseball game with the
I was
makeup.
like Eddie Murphy. I was just all these different characters.
We did The Warriors. We did the original Karate Kid, Anora, last year's Best Picture, The Substance, Mission Impossible 2, Superman 78, the original Poltergeist, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a fun group of older movies.
We should pick what movie we like best out of the older movies.
Oh, man. Okay. Who wants to go first? Anthony?
I mean, for me, Karate Kid is the
Right.
all-timer.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. But if now that Karate Kid's taken,
Yeah.
what do I pick?
Well, it's not taken. You can also pick it.
Yeah, I think I would say Karate Kid, and I don't know what else I'd pick. Maybe Superman 78 would be my second one, probably.
Ooh. Bellotti, you got a favorite out of these? It's gotta
I'm
be
looking. This is a tough one.
this is kind of hard. I really...
Is it
Someone say
normal?
Mission Impossible too.
John Woo.
I dare you. I double dog you.
John Woo.
No, I'm looking at Planes, Trains. I think Planes, Trains, and
Oh,
Automobiles.
I mean, I think that Poltergeist was memorable for me because of my connection to it. Having
Oh yeah, you were scared.
I was
right?
traumatized at 6 because my cousins took me.
I still remember. Speaking of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I remember having Bellotti on our action movie show.
Yeah,
and we were talking about Mad Max Fury Road
yeah.
versus Top Gun Maverick, and John Bellotti made a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles reference there
Did I really? What did I
What was
say?
the reference?
because I said it was air versus land, and he
Oh,
goes planes, trains, and automobiles. So you remember small little tidbits like that,
Right? Yeah.
They stick with you. And Bellotti, that and talking with Bellotti in person, talking about places in New York where he's seen women naked. It's also something
that's a
burned
whole
in my
tour.
memory.
You can book a tour with Bellotti. He'll take you around.
You got to experience that tour.
Or people getting murdered. You're like, Sal over there got shot on that corner. What?
You could book a 60-minute walking tour through Bellotti's childhood. I had sex there. This guy got killed over there.
That's what I love about Bellotti. He's always entertained.
They filmed
You
more
really
than
should
like-
start charging for like the East Village walking
Oh my
tours.
God, I would take that. I'd book that right away.
It's totally different than back in the day, though. It's totally different.
So I know this guy. His name is Chris.
Yeah.
He's another one of those guys that he could just entertain you the whole time that you're talking to him.
Yeah.
And they were sitting next to each other at one point. And I was like, these are worlds colliding. These are the two best storytellers I know. So
Chris,
that should be a podcast right
he
there.
was the one that when he went home, I was like, I told his girlfriend, take care of him. He needs to be protected at all costs.
I know we should get those two. That should be a podcast.
It should be Bellotti New York tour podcast stories. It'd be great. All right, let's get to the big shebang here. 2025. Here are the 2025 movies we reviewed. Captain America Brave New World, A Working Man, Freaky Tales, Sinners, Thunderbolts, Karate Kid Legends, Ballerina, Predator Killer Killers, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, Superman, Fantastic Four First Steps, The Naked Gun, Weapons, Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning, Nobody 2, Caught Stealing, The Long Walk, One Battle After Another, The Smashing Machine, Tron Ares, Frankenstein, Predator Badlands, The Running Man, Sisu Road to Revenge, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Avatar Fire and Ash, and finally, Marty Supreme. Now, it should be pointed out that out of those, the 4 comic book movies we got were just Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Superman, Fantastic Four. But, fellas, looking at this list of movies, quite a year, I feel, for a bunch of different films in 2025. Any comments just on the breadth of variety here?
Probably one of our more eclectic years, other than maybe the COVID year, right?
Yeah.
I think we had some really high highs and some really low lows.
Yeah.
Like there were some really big stinkers in this
Right.
pile.
It's crazy swings.
And then there's some amazing ones in this. So
I think after the strikes and how 2024 was, I don't know, people weren't expecting too much this year. Bellotti, what's your take on how this slate was affected by the strikes and stuff?
Well, I read that the box office rose slightly.
Yeah,
It did. Yeah.
From the year before, but the strikes fucked everything up. COVID and the strikes did a lot more damage than COVID did.
Yeah.
But now the new projection for next year is they're looking at $9 billion.
Well, that's where it was before COVID, and
I'm sorry, $10 billion. I think they're looking at 9.6 or 10 billion or something. But then the global box office was like 36 billion, which is pretty fucking good if you ask me.
Well, the pre-COVID, it was 11. It would get to 11 or so, but they also were releasing like way more movies. They're not releasing as many.
I mean, this is a great list of films. Not all of these are great, but I mean, this is a good, it's a good list.
Yeah.
To say the film is dead is kind of ridiculous when you think about it.
Yeah. In terms of variety and
the variety's still there. It's just how it's getting to people.
Correct. And there was a lot of great movies that came out this year we'll probably hear about. So let's start our round robin top 10. We're going to start with everybody's number 10. Bellotti, you are our guest. You get to go first. Was this a hard list to make?
It wasn't a hard list until I had to pick my 10th film. And last night,
because he's only seen 10.
I've seen.
Yeah, you should also. We should all start with how many movies you think you've seen.
Okay, that's a good question.
But yeah, go ahead, Bellotti.
So I just picked my top 10. They're not all these movies that on my list are on your list.
Sure,
that's fine.
I have Weapons as number 10.
At number 10.
Yeah,
interesting.
Talk about Weapons for a second.
Weapons was very different. I didn't know what to expect, and I like that it was the girlfriend from Uncle Buck was the villain of the movie. That was my favorite.
That's
part.
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan, she's fantastic.
She was the girlfriend from Uncle Buck.
It was a little derivative of It, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But I mean, execution was great and just the story and everything. But yeah, I mean, this really, and Josh Brolin was good. But and I like the sort of told from what was like 3 different perspectives. I like that a lot.
I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah,
is it 4 or 5?
Different chapters,
kind of like Jackie Brown a little bit.
Yeah, little Tarantino-esque.
But you know, when something's well made and scary, you can't go wrong with it.
Right.
I have weapons in my top 10.
I also have weapons on my top 10. Rugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, we'll see where it lands for everyone else. Anthony, let's go to you, number 10.
I will preface by saying this is I've been keeping a list this whole year.
Oh, how many movies? Yes.
And I have right now 53 movies.
Holy shit.
On my list of movies I've seen that were released theatrically or streaming in 2025. That'll probably go up. And I will also preface by saying this list will evolve, not only in terms of movies, but if I see a movie again and I think it's better than I thought or worse than I thought, I'll change it.
Yeah.
But this is 10, my top 10 as of January 5th when we're recording this.
Okay.
Number 10, you guys will be surprised about this because my 10 is going to be pretty eclectic, I think. Wicked for Good.
Oh, shit. Wicked makes number 10. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa.
All the way out of here.
Fuck
okay.
No.
Why?
I love Wicked for Good. I love the Wickeds.
Okay, I had to ask you this before. When you told us you love Wicked, I failed to mention. The question was burning in my mind. What do you like about Wicked?
So I've never seen the play. So for me, when I'm seeing all this unfold, I'm like, oh, this is spectacular. Look at this. Look at how they connect to the Wizard of Oz. This is great.
Okay.
Especially the second half, that's when they really start to connect to Wizard of Oz. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know this would happen. So it was all brand new experience for me. And I don't know, the singing was great.
Yeah.
I think Ariana Grande is really fun in it. Jeff Goldblum, I think it's just a good time.
So you like the story. You like the songs.
I like the story. I like the songs.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
I liked seeing how skinny both of them got.
They're so skinny. You put them together.
It entertained me too. I was like, wow, look at them. They're so skinny.
You put them together, they're like a regular person.
Right.
Wow. Okay. I was
like, someone get them a sandwich.
I was not expecting that. Too much Ozempic. I was not expecting that. Ruggs, what's your number 10?
My number 10 is It's Never Over, the Jeff Buckley documentary.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember when you talked about it.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Max.
I felt like it was a very heartfelt and comprehensive. If you don't know anything about Jeff Buckley, you will after you watch that. And you'll see how tortured he was and how his anxiety got the best of him and all that stuff. So I really enjoyed it. And it was an emotional thing for me because I love his music. And so, I'm going to put that one as my 10.
I can safely say It's Never Over and Wicked for Good are probably not on anyone else's list.
That is absolutely true. For me, Anthony, you keeping track of this, right? Okay.
I am. I'm keeping track.
And how many movies, 2025 movies, have you seen, would you say, Ruggs, on top of this 28 here?
Probably another 8.
Okay. Yeah. So I probably saw another maybe 10 to 12 on top of this 28. Nowhere near as many as Anthony, but and then this list was kind of hard. I rewrote it like 4 times, and it ended up being mostly.
Well, and it was hard because you can't read, right? So
no, and
you didn't even know what you wrote.
I'm also illiterate, so it was all gibberish, and I was like, "What do these scratches mean?" But
can't even read.
It does. Can't even read, man. It's going to be more mainstream, and it is out of the list of movies. Ended up being out of the list of movies we reviewed. So my number 10 is the movie that has made $1 billion in 18 days, and it's Avatar: Fire and Ash.
You're such a
look what
bad boy.
Simply because I love them. I like the Avatar movies simply because of the theatrical 3D experience that I felt transported to Pandora. The technical achievement is just something I've never seen. So I'm going Avatar number 10.
Is that on anyone else's list?
Probably
Hell
not.
no.
Probably not.
It was an outlier. It was like number 13.
Okay. Yeah.
I made a list out of 20.
Oh, okay.
So
okay. So you got lots of honorable mentions. All right. Bellotti's back to you. Number 9.
Number 9, I have a movie co-directed by Alex Garland called Warfare.
Oh, it's good.
Whoa.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's on HBO Max, and it's it's not like a Platoon or a Private Ryan, but it's basically a small self-contained story about a Navy SEAL platoon in a wartime situation, and that's just the whole story. But it's like I was thinking about the movie, and I was reading the behind the scenes of it, and it's like the Godzilla -1 of war films, because you're watching it and you're like, wow, they must have really shot this in Iraq or something. This looks great. Like dumb I am. I work in these fucking things. And, like, and it turns out they shot it in like a fucking airfield that they transformed into like movie studios and had like an outdoor set. And the rest of it was like all blue screen. And I was like, whoa, they fucking minus one that shit.
Wow.
So, yeah, everything's top notch about the movie. Like I said, it's just a simple story. It's not convoluted. It's just these guys trying to survive, and that's it. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's very realistic. I know, because they had the guys who were in the incident consulting, and
co-directing it. Actually, one of the co-directors is one of the Navy SEALs that was in that battle.
Yeah, they're just like trapped in a house and gotta get out.
Yeah,
like that's the whole. It's very good. You guys seen this?
Yeah, I saw it. It's in my top 20 for sure.
Oh, it's in your top 20.
I have not seen it. I do want to see it.
You should check it out. Yeah, it is on HBO Max. All right, Anthony, number 9.
Number 9. This might be surprising as well. I've got Thunderbolts Asterisk.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Thunderbolts Asterisk, the new Avengers.
That movie, for whatever reason, really clicked with me.
Yeah,
I thought it was different than what Marvel usually does. I liked the story. I liked how personal it was, especially with Florence Pugh's character, and I really liked Sentry, and I liked the end with the fight in the dream, and then all comes down to a hug. So yeah, Thunderbolts is my favorite superhero movie of the year.
Nice. It's on my list also. Ruggs?
For number 9?
No. Is it on your list, Thunderbolts?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No comic book movies on my list.
Holy shit.
I almost put Fantastic Four on there, but
all right.
Nothing.
Bellotti, you got Thunderbolts on your list?
I do. I'm not going to tell you where, though.
Okay. All right.
Don't tell them.
Very interesting. Okay, Ruggs, let's go to your number 9.
Companion.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
That movie took me by surprise. It was really well done. It was slick, and it resonated with me. I thought like they pulled off a really good movie for hardly any money, and that's usually a sign of a good movie when they don't have all the other shit to rely on.
Yeah, it's
just the director and the script and the actors. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's really good.
It's the better Jack Quaid movie of the year. You know, he had Novocaine.
Absolutely.
But it's not on my list, but I really enjoyed Companion.
I've got Companion at 16 on my list.
Oh, okay.
Not in the top 10, but I do really like it.
Bellotti, you seen Companion?
No. What's
should check it out.
Yeah, it's on somewhere.
The less you know, too, the better.
Yes, just watch it. Don't tell it. Don't read anything about it.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it.
It's one of those movies that you just watch and it's good. Okay,
Imran, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is gonna be F1.
Ooh.
So there's a couple of movies on this list that got me obsessed with things, and the movie's great, but I was obsessed with F1 for like almost a month. I mean, I watched the fucking Artyom Senna documentary and the Netflix series. I learned about the sport. I rewatched F1. I actually liked it better on the rewatch. It is, again, the achievement of shooting these cars the way he did it is so thrilling. It's very exciting. It's the fact that they're on F1 tracks, that $150 million cars driving at 200 miles an hour is fucking incredible. It's very cool. Anybody else? F1?
I have it, but it's not. It's way up at the top.
Oh,
I have it as well.
Oh, okay.
I fucked up. I missed the theatrical window, and I heard that's the only way to see it. Kind of like Top Gun Maverick.
I mean, if you got a big TV, it's still nice. I watched it again on my big TV, but yes,
I never saw it, and I'm pretty sure it'll probably be on my list. So,
fuck, man, IMAX F1 was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
you feel
best theater experience. Pretty much I had all year.
You feel like you're in the fucking cars.
And that comes close to Avatar.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Immersive in terms of immersion. All right, Bellotti, back to you. You're at your number 8.
Number 8, I have Eddington.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, very funny. I found myself laughing at like the white liberal kids.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so funny.
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm like, wow.
I don't have a right to make this speech, but then he just keeps talking.
Yeah.
I love when he says his little I forget exactly what he says, but then his dad's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're white."
Yes, that's a great line. I do remember that. He's like, it's about impression.
It was a really, and then it just like goes into these places that you're just not expecting whatsoever.
I'll ask the same question I asked Imran last week when he said he saw Eddington.
Yeah.
How much did you enjoy Joaquin Phoenix's pee-pee at the end?
Oh my God, I forgot it.
Joaquin's penis.
Joaquin's penis.
Was it when he was in a wheelchair? You saw his pee-pee? I don't remember.
Yeah, when he's like,
oh, and they help him up onto the
they help
toilet.
him up.
That was a stunt day.
I don't know. Maybe because I drew so many naked people in art school, it didn't register to me. But then I'm like, oh wait, that was his dick.
I saw it after Imran mentioned the penis, so I was looking for the penis through the whole movie. I'm like, "Where's his dick? Where's this guy's dick? Is it now?
They should win the best.
When is this dick coming?
Makeup Oscar for best prosthetic used in a movie. I don't know.
You gotta love when he's like all paralyzed and shit, and then his like caretaker's banging his mother-in-law on the same bed. You just gotta like fucking lay there and deal with it.
God, the ending of that movie is so crazy. I thought Joaquin did such a good job, though. That's a great performance.
He's great. He's always great.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. Anthony, number 8.
Number 8. Another one that you'd be surprised that I'm saying this, but Anthony Polanski is here. I'm going Train Dreams at 8.
Okay, no, that's a good
one. We just watched that last night.
Train Dreams. So
it's a good movie.
Drama, right?
Yeah.
I think what I really like about this movie is by the end, like you're following this guy and you're like, well, where's this going? It's somewhat entertaining. It's beautifully made, but you're going, where is this going? And then the way it ends, it just coalesces into this whole thing where you're just sitting there like thinking about life and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that was a really beautiful movie. I didn't expect that movie to be like that.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to feel anything like this. So yeah, I think that movie just coalesces into something where you're just like, wow, that's really nice. Very pleasant.
Yeah.
I agree.
Beautifully shot.
I just watched the whole guy's life come crashing down on him, and then I don't know. I just couldn't get out of that. I was like, this guy's life sucks.
No,
What's
but
he
he
gonna
gets
do?
to fly around in the air at the end, and everything's okay.
I guess for a guy who never did anything to fly in a plane, probably a huge thing.
He was a very simple guy.
Yeah. You guys ever see Walter Mitty?
No, The Secret Life of.
It reminded me of Walter Mitty.
Was that Ben Stiller?
It was Ben Stiller. Yeah, it was a good movie, but it's Ben Stiller, so take that as you will.
He could be. It's all right. Ruggs, number 8.
Is he thinking about this now?
Yeah.
No, I have a list. I have a list, but I have Predator Badlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Predator movies just fell outside of my list. It was very hard.
I feel like I had to throw at least one action movie in there. So that's the one I picked.
Badlands on anybody else's list? Bellotti?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Anthony?
No, I like Badlands, but I actually think I like Killer of Killers better. Neither are on my list, though.
Yeah. But I would agree. I think maybe Killer of Killers is almost better than Badlands, but I did like Badlands. All right. Whose turn? My turn. My number 8. My number 8, I am picking Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It's a beautiful movie. Another one I got obsessed with finding the best, what
were you doing for this one? Were you looking for dead bodies for this one?
No, remember I watched the 6-hour Peacock Frankenstein miniseries or 3-hour before watching this 3-hour movie, looking for the most authentic adaptation of Mary Shelley's works. And I don't know, Ruggs, was it on your list? Is this possible? It's possibly the best Frankenstein movie out there.
Where do you think this is on my list?
Oh, I think it's super high, so I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, it's super high on my list.
Bellotti, you got this? What'd you think of this movie?
Well, it's Del Toro, so the man needs to be celebrated if just him showing up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was a beautiful movie. It was, I flirted with adding that to my list until I saw another movie, which I won't name because it's pretty high on my list.
All right. Yeah.
But it's fantastic. Yeah, from the beginning. Did you know that boat in the beginning and the end of that movie, like the boat that's stuck in the ice was all practical because he wanted Frankenstein to actually move that fucking thing?
Oh shit, they made him push a real boat?
Yeah, it's a real fucking boat.
No, the production, the costumes, the fucking shots, cinema. Oh, it's just
Del Toro's going to keep me working until I could retire. So I did, celebrate that man.
Well, I am also awards Anthony this year.
Yeah,
and I will have you know that Frankenstein. Last night, the Critics' Choice Awards aired, and Jacob Elordi won Best Supporting Actor.
Best Supporting, huh? Wow.
He's a sexy monster.
Wow, he is. Very sexy monster.
And it won a bunch of tech stuff, like production design, cinematography. Or not cinematography, makeup and all this other shit.
This on your list at all, Anthony?
No, I don't like this movie that much.
Yeah,
so
I get
pretty low for me.
I really liked it. Okay. All right, back to Bellotti. We are at number 7.
Number 7, I have Marty Supreme.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, which I agree with Rug Boy. I kept thinking of Good Time. It had a lot of Good Time vibes, some uncut gems. It's definitely a formula for the Safdies, at least Josh Safdie for sure.
Right.
I knew people that worked on the movie, so it was great seeing their work and seeing their names on the screen.
Nice.
The tenement I know was a set, so like the just the sets are amazing.
Yeah, the street setting was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was like one stretch of Orchard Street in the Lower East Side, which was great. And it was just crazy. There was so many things I was not expecting to happen in that movie, but it was great. I really enjoyed it.
Did you like Marty? Did you root for him, or did you want to strangle him?
I don't want to strangle him as much as I wanted to strangle, say, like Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems.
Okay.
But I think by the time he gets to that second tournament where he's doing the show in Japan and he plays Endo, when he does the act at first, but then he really wants to beat him is when I started to like him.
All the way at the end.
All the way at the end is when I started to like him. Like when he finally just says, I'm playing for pride.
Yeah.
And then he goes home and he sees his kid and he starts crying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, okay, there's hope for this guy.
Interesting. Is this on anybody's list there?
Oh, yeah, it's on my list.
Okay, I figured. Rugs?
It's on my list as well.
It is. Okay. I had it on my list and then I took it out.
Marty Supreme, he took off.
I did.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
I did.
Then he took off his pants.
And then I took off my prosthetic penis. My list is it's very, you guys
mainstream.
Yeah,
I could tell.
Anthony, number 7.
It's a movie we've already mentioned. It'll be the first repeat. F1.
Oh, okay.
I like F1 a lot. Obviously, a little bit formulaic, but man, what an experience watching that movie in the theater. You see that in the first, like literally that first race, you're like, whoa, I'm freaking locked in. What the fuck is this? It's just so well made. Yeah, and great music too.
Yeah.
Adrenaline is pumping through your veins.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt's like, I think Brad Pitt's great in the role. I just really like F1. So
the old man wins in the end. That's the best.
And I ended up going to F1 in Vegas. Like,
that's right. You saw the actual F1,
and the movie was better.
And the movie was better. The movie was way better. Apparently you cannot intentionally crash your car multiple times. I know.
Dude, so rewatching this again, holy shit, that dude, he does it so many times.
Yeah.
He will cause accidents just to slow the race down and give his partner.
I have to knock F1 down one point though.
Sunny Hayes.
And the reason for that is I'm not going to refer to it as F1 the movie. Which is what it's officially called.
The title. It's kind of dumb.
You can't. No, of course it's a movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, I know that F1's also a race.
Right. It's not that. In case you get confused.
Anytime a movie calls itself the movie, I'm out.
No, it's like calling, if it was a book title, call that the book. Like, no, what? No.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a legal reason for that.
Probably F1 probably wanted them to differentiate
that's my
I remember this being like, it was when I was a little kid, Power Rangers, the movie came out. It's called Power Rangers, the movie. And even then I was like, the movie?
Why? It's not the TV show.
Right. I do agree with that. Superman the movie, right? It's kind of cheesy.
Superman they did that with Superman too. That's right.
Baseball's the movie.
Yeah. Well, they were spoofing that though. Spaceballs.
The movie.
The movie. Rugs, number 7.
Did we say weapons already? We did.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Bellotti said it as number 10.
So I got it at number 7.
All right. You want anything you want to
add?
No, it was a great theater experience. Yeah. I thought it was a strong movie. It had it's memorable. I still remember what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
So I think that, and I'm curious to see. I mean, I didn't really like Barbarian, but I like this a little bit better than Barbarian.
Fucking hated Barbarian. Sorry.
I know some people love Barbarian. I did not like that at all.
I have brain damage because that movie was fucking awful.
The beginning is good, and then it just kind of falls apart.
Yeah, this one was more cohesive.
Yeah.
So
there was no Kool-Aid scene where the monster breaks through the wall like, I got Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
All right, I got it on my list too, so there'll be more to discuss. My number 7 here starts my grouping of comic book movies. And at number 7, I'm putting Superman.
Nice.
I rewatched Superman Fantastic Four recently. I had a lot of fun with both of them. They're both very similar. But I think for, what he needed to do, watching it again, it's a very confident kind of take on Superman, and it's
not even in my top 21.
No, I know. But like after watching the whole Peacemaker season and watching this back, like you just get sucked into like James Gunn's fun, wacky world. And then once I just went with it, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. A lot happens. So anybody else got it on their list?
No.
I do.
Oh, Bellotti. Oh, yeah, Bellotti did like Superman.
All right. Bellotti, number 6.
Superman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you want to hear my Superman stories though?
Sure.
Because the theatrical experience was more more engaging than the movie, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Okay.
I'll be quick. The first time I was going out to Chicago for G-Fest, I was making my triumphant return, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, to a show that he swore off forever.
Yeah,
and
that's when you hit me up multiple times about hot dogs.
Yes, and we had hot dogs.
And you
was
saw
amazing.
naked people riding bicycles twice.
Yes, we did.
It was great.
We all hung out. Those hot dogs, I still think about those things.
Hot dogs were so good.
Wait, which hot dogs?
The
naked guys riding the bike.
The naked ones with the relish on.
Oh, those were also great.
No, I knew that was what Imran was referring to. I just wanted to make sure you were referring to the same thing.
Yeah. So my flight was canceled and I didn't even know about it. I'm waiting at the airport in Queens. I'm like, fuck this. So I book a later flight. I go to the movies because I had 6 hours to kill. And I saw that in 4DX.
Oh no. Wow.
And man, so that movie kind of saved me from being angry. So that's why I give it a lot of credit. So second time we see it at the local theater, which is not far from us. And this theater is the equivalent of going to like the movie theater from like The Last Dragon, where they're all like narrating the movie. And,
got it.
And there's these two like teenage girls sitting on the same row as us. They're like 1-2 seats away. And they're fucking using the flash, taking selfies, having full on conversations. I think the girl ordered Grubhub to her seat. My wife turned to her and just shredded her apart. And these girls didn't know what to say. And my wife is like, why are you here? Why are you even bothering coming to the movies? And just like dress them down. They got so nervous that they left before the credits even started. And we were both like, get the fuck out of here when they walked past.
The movie didn't even start.
This was before.
Johnny was rock hard then.
It was it was during the movie, but like towards the end, after she dressed them down, they didn't want to stay for when the lights came up because they knew we were going to tear into them. So they got up.
Did they shut the fuck up after she did that?
Oh yeah, no, they nice. Like deer in the headlights, quivering lips.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. It just happened to us again recently. But anyway, so Superman.
All right. Anthony, number 6.
I don't think you'll have any of you guys have maybe even seen this movie. I'd be curious if you have. My number 6 is Eternity.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Which one is that?
I almost watched it.
This one is with what's her name?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Miles Teller, and then this other guy, Callum Turner.
That's on my list because you mentioned it on the podcast, so I do want to see that.
It's like a throwback comedy where it's really around this premise, the ridiculous premise of, like where you go after you die, and you can choose what version of your heaven you want to live in. And this lady gets to choose, but she also has to figure out which husband of hers she wants to live that life with. And it's a comedy, but it leans more like drama, but it is pretty funny.
It sounds fun.
Yeah. I love it a lot. I really liked it.
Yeah, I got to check it out. I think it's on PVOD now. I think
PVOD. Oh, the old PVOD.
The old PVOD. You can rent it. I'm sure it'll be on streaming somewhere soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
24.
Rugs, number 6.
Oh, this is a movie that's on Netflix called Jay Kelly.
Oh, you got Jay Kelly up in here. Oh.
Yeah, I after comparing it to all the movies I saw this year, I was like, oh, this is actually a really good one for me. I don't know, I liked it a lot. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Anthony, have you seen this yet?
I did not send you bonus content, but I did see Jay Kelly.
Oh,
I'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
Not on my list, but I do like Jay Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Bellotti, you aware of the Jay Kelly? George Clooney?
I was made aware of it recently, so I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out on Netflix now that you put it on your fucking list.
I think it's a good movie. It's nothing like groundbreaking or anything like that, but I think the performances are solid. The sentiment is there. You feel the melancholy. You really do. Like, I know that Train Dreams makes you feel a lot of melancholy. I think this is also up there with Train Dreams with making you feel like what did you do with your life type shit, you know?
Yeah.
It makes you think about your life. So I think that they're both effective in similar ways.
I love that Adam Sandler just refers to all his clients in the movie as Poppy.
Poppy?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Poppy, come over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta watch this. All right, I'm gonna check it out. My number 6, I'm putting Fantastic Four: First Steps. Dun, 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 dun. I watched it again. It's very similar to Superman, right? You got a bunch of characters. You have the heroes that have been active for a number of years. You have a public that loves them, and then a public that turns against them. There's a lot of similarities, but something about the movie, the world building, the sets, the way fucking Galactus looked. They actually brought like a fucking comic accurate Galactus, and he looks fucking great. It's a fun movie. I know I'd liked it again the second time.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Will Imran pick a movie with less than a $200 million budget?
Zero chance.
Let me see. Maybe it's coming up, but probably not. But so far, look, you spend money on these movies. They're going to be fun. Bellotti, we are to our top 5. What do you got at 5?
Number 5 is Thunderbolts.
Oh, shit.
That movie really clicked with me. It did not feel like a Marvel movie. And I really enjoyed the characters, and it was very nice, just refreshing seeing a film like that under the Marvel umbrella.
Fuck yeah.
We'll just get this out of the way. I also have it at 5, and it is Anthony, my favorite. I think it's my favorite out of all the 4 superhero movies this year, and it is because it's about something, the mental health stuff. I love catching up with characters we already knew. It's back into the main MCU storyline, pushing the story forward. Fun post-credit scene. Yeah, I really, thinking about it again, I saw it again and really liked it. So,
hell yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anybody else got it on anywhere?
No.
No. Okay.
I got it on mine.
Okay.
No, I reeled it at 9. Way to listen, Imran.
Oh, you did have it at 9. Somebody mentioned it already. I forgot.
That was me.
Okay. Speaking of you, what's your number 5?
I have what many would consider the best picture front runner right now.
Yeah.
One Battle After Another is my number 5.
That number 5.
I thought this was a one of probably PTA's most palatable movie.
Yeah.
Right. I think most people. I think you can show One Battle After Another to a lot of people, whereas most of PTA's films you probably can't. But I think really good performances, very timely. I think Leo is really great. A lot of good supporting stuff. I love when Leo is just on the phone arguing with the guy, with the comrade Josh or whatever.
Hilarious.
Yeah. I love Leo jumping on roofs and just falling like 30 feet.
The tree.
Into a tree. Like there's just so many things that happen in that movie. I love that chase scene is great.
The fucking chase scene is so memorable and it's so good.
Sean Penn. I've seen numerous clips on Instagram of that scene where Sean Penn is accosting Leo in the supermarket, and he's just like, "I love black women. I love them." I mean, there's one part where he licks his comb and just combs his hair after. I'm like, that is so gross.
I mean, it starts with him getting a boner. It's the first thing. You get a Sean Penn boner.
There's a lot going on in that movie. I thought I really liked it.
It's on my list too. I still remember that line after he falls off the roof and he calls him and goes, "Hey, your boy just fell off the roof and got arrested." It's just the funniest thing how he told him. Anybody else got this on their list there?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One Battle After Another.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
All right. Ruggs, give me your number 5.
Eddington. We talked about it.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a good spot for
You just saw
Eddington.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. Eddington's great.
I recently saw it too. And it is fun. Okay.
It's a really dark comedy.
Yeah.
Very,
very dark.
But there's some, I mean,
that turn it takes, just as while we're on Eddington.
Yeah.
That turn it takes where all of a sudden it becomes like a shoot 'em up espionage.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, whoa. Like when they send the fucking crew to clean up that town, and like the shot of him with the machine gun and he's like tracking, trying to find out where these guys are.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, this movie just turned on a dime. It went from this drama all of a sudden, right when Pedro Pascal's character gets assassinated. You're like, holy shit, this movie just became something completely different.
Yeah, it gets super violent. People start getting shot and shit. Like, that's right. That's a crazy movie.
Yeah. The shift in tone is just, whoa.
It's good. Bellotti, number 4.
Number 4, I have Train Dreams.
Whoa.
Yeah. Very profound movie. Very just beautifully shot. I really wish I saw it in the theater because those those screensaver like images were gorgeous.
They are. Right.
Yeah, where it's just like his head and then the just forest
I
behind.
think that Chloe Zhao looked at it and like just like hit the chair in front of her when she was watching it.
It's like, God damn it, stealing my shit.
No, it's a simple movie, and like I said, it's a little Walter Mitty where it's like the everyman who you don't even pay attention to matters just as much as the most quote unquote important man or more important person, and just it's sort of like, you know, like it hits that climax and he's in the plane and it just, the way it ends, was that you, Anthony? You were saying just the way it ends, it also coalesces into what it's supposed to be about. And you're just like, damn. And my wife, she really fucking loved it. And I don't know. And Eddington, Joel
Edgerton.
Was it Egerton?
Edgerton.
Edgerton. Yeah, he was. I don't think anybody else could have played it the way he did.
Yeah, he was good.
He was, and I didn't realize that was Felicity Jones as his wife.
I didn't realize that. Oh,
that's right.
Movie, yeah, she's good.
Yeah. And then like he's talking to the other woman, and the whole time I'm like, ask her out, ask her out, go, and he won't, he won't ask her out. He's just like trapped by his sadness, his depression.
You wanted them to get together. Did they? They never get together, do they?
No, they never get together.
Yeah,
no.
I remember, like, I wanted him to get together with her.
William H. Macy is really good in it.
Oh yeah,
he's great. Yeah,
as the grizzled old guy.
And then the even like the most movies with narration are pretty cheesy. I thought the narration was really good.
Yeah,
it was great. It was every line was like a profound statement, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad you guys like Train Dreams.
I like number 4 for Bellotti. Anthony, number 4.
My number 4. Let me just see here. Got to pull up my list here. I got to check my files and get my list up. Okay, number 4. I don't know if anyone will have this on here. I think Ruggs tried watching this and said he quit watching it. My number 4 is Sorry Baby.
Okay.
This is another movie where I just bought the ticket on a whim.
Yeah.
Saw it. It's very dark. It's about a lady getting assaulted, but it's also a comedy.
Yeah.
And another movie where it ends in a way and you're just like, damn. Damn. Like, fuck.
I think I was like 20 minutes into the movie. I'm like, what is this even about? You haven't gotten to it yet. So,
it is a movie that's more like you kind of just slice of life moments, not necessarily like a linear plot per se. So you're just seeing this lady that's dealt with assault.
Yeah. But it's like her first time debut director, writer, actor, right? So that's first pretty impressive. Yeah. I need to watch this. There's several times I'm like, I got to watch Sorry Baby. I've not got around to it. It is on HBO Max.
Oh, is it? There you go.
I think so. I will watch it. Ruggs, number 4.
Marty Supreme.
Got the Marty. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I feel like another time at the theater where I was feeling not as much adrenaline as F1, but definitely was thrust into the film and I was absorbed into it. And I was like, oh, don't you fucking do that, you asshole, the whole time. So I think that I had a reaction to it. So it moved me in some way, whether I liked the movie or not, or whether I thought it was a lot like good time or not.
Yeah.
I still think it was effective.
Yeah.
And I think that Chalamet did a good job with his unibrow.
Yeah. With his unibrow and his pencil stash and his acne. And
all that fun stuff.
We reviewed the movie just recently. Enough about the Marty Supreme. That's number 4. My number 4. I don't think anybody's going to have this, but I had to put it on here because it was another obsession movie. This time I was obsessed with the soundtrack. I'm putting K-pop Demon Hunters at number 4.
Oh, shit.
Because
someone had to do it.
Someone had to do it. I've watched this movie 3 times. I listened to these songs so much on Spotify and I looked up covers and I just got obsessed. It just happens. Like I got obsessed with F1. I got obsessed with Frankenstein. I got obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like, where did this come out of? And it's just
I'm thinking about Imran in his underwear singing Golden.
Gonna be golden. This is how it's done. It's just fun. It's just fun. It will be with us forever. I don't know. I had to put it in. Okay, Bellotti, back to you. We are at number 3.
Number 3, it's going to surprise you guys, but it's Predator Badlands.
Oh, whoa. Wow. Nice showing.
Wow.
So much fun at that movie. Like this, almost the same kind of fun I had when I first saw Mad Max Fury Road. Like I love movies like that where it's just pure adrenaline and action, and it's just like going to a heavy metal concert, and it's just so batshit crazy. And what's her name? Elle Fanning is fantastic. The action. I mean, when he puts that thing on his shoulder and uses it as like a weapon, the little creature, the snake creature,
the spitting creature.
We're playing in a different ballpark with this movie. This is Strachtenberg guy, man. He cracked the code.
He did.
You know, Predator. I mean, come on, it won our action movie tournament, right?
Yeah.
But it's
in fact, didn't it win both tournaments, or it just won the 80s, right?
I think it won the 80s. It didn't win overall, but it was close.
It was close, right? So this is a franchise is very dear to my heart, as you guys know. So
I've
been waiting a long time. Aliens, they shit the bed on that after the second movie. There just hasn't been anything. It's like Cameron said it best recently. He goes, it's just turned into like fan service at this point.
Yeah.
But Predator always kind of maintained a little bit more of an edge. And, it's like, how are they going to like remake this movie? Like, how are they going to bring it back and make it fresh? And this fucking guy, man, he figured it out. He did it.
What do you think he should do next with Predator? It sounds like he's doing another one.
Well, I mean, the female. They never saw a female Predator. His
mom shows up.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking world we never explored. I think Mark Bernardin said it best. He goes,
it's going to be about school teachers?
But the movie, Mark Bernardin said, the movie answered questions that we didn't even know we were asking.
Yes,
right.
We didn't know that. No, he's definitely breathed new life into this franchise that everybody thought was dead. And both those Predator movies were great.
Yeah.
It's not on my list, but it's in honorable mentions. Just didn't make it. Anthony, number 4, right?
3.
Number 3.
We're 3. Movie we've reviewed very recently. So I'll just be brief on it. Marty Supreme.
Okay.
I'll say that I think I said this in our review, but I'll say it again here. I was extremely hungover walking into this movie. And it brought that and the sugar-free Red Bull both brought me back to life during this movie. It's a fantastic time. I really enjoy this movie.
Yeah. All right. Ruggs, number 3.
I got Begonia.
Oh, you got Begonia, number 3. Nice. Yeah.
You just saw Begonia.
Yeah.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Wow. Man, I had it in the running too.
I love recency bias. It could be recency bias, but I like Yorgos Lanthimos. And
it's very good.
Give your quick thoughts on Begonia.
I thought it was good. The ending was wild. I don't know if everyone will like it.
The ending is crazy.
I wasn't even sure if I liked it, but I was like, but everything before that was still badass. Like that whole thing was, I was like gripped. I was like, oh, this is going. How's this going to turn out? Is this? And the whole time I'm like, is this guy crazy? Is he not crazy?
Right.
And that whole push and pull was interesting.
And it really makes you question it back and forth over, like, they do a good job. But I heard this is a remake of a movie.
It is.
Which would explain that weird ending, I think.
It is a remake.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, sure. My favorite part is when she beats the fuck out of them when they're trying to kidnap her.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I love the cousin. I think the cousin's fantastic.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
That movie, I have it at 11. It like just barely missed. It's, by the way, it's a remake of a 2003 South Korean film called Save the Green Planet.
Oh, Bellotti, you heard of this or intrigued by Begonia?
Yes. Is who's in that movie? Because I keep
Emma
hearing
Stone,
about it.
Jesse Plemons.
I keep hearing about it, but is it on a streaming
it's
app?
on Peacock now?
It's on Peacock? Okay.
It's on something. Yeah. It's very good.
It's just about a guy who thinks a person is an alien.
Yeah.
And kidnaps them and tortures them.
Okay.
And he's learned everything from like Reddit and the internet about aliens.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory guy.
Yeah. No, but that movie sticks with you. I really like Begonia, and it's in my honor.
That ending is freaking wild.
The ending is, I kind of need to watch it again to like think about that ending. Because
that ending's a head scratcher, but everything else is amazing.
Like you didn't, yeah. I don't want, you can't spoil it. You have to just watch it. Do not spoil it. Okay, my number 3 movies brought up is, and it's stuck with me, it's Weapons. I fucking love Weapons. I love the chapters. I did not expect it to unfold the way it did. It's very exciting. Zach Kreger is like, I'm really interested in following his career, and just the howling, the end, the way the audience reacted, howling, laughing, and being terrified and shocked at the same time at the end is a fantastic response to this movie. It's like you're laughing, but you're like, holy shit, She just got tore up. So she got tore up. That's my number 3. Bellotti. We are at number 2.
Number 2 is One Battle After Another.
Oh, snap.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Benicio del Toro alone is fantastic in that movie. There was a few things that, of course, I wasn't crazy about, but I'm a big fan of Paul Thomas Anderson. He's, aside from, was it The Master? I think he made The Master.
He did.
I couldn't get into that one, but I really do like his library of work. And I'm glad that the movie, it didn't really do, I mean, it did well at the box office, but it didn't make its budget back or something, I think, or it didn't turn a profit.
Yeah.
But I really liked it a lot. I think it was very well made, and there was a lot of crazy shit going on. And we need more movies like this.
Yeah, I'm just going to go next because I also have it at number 2. So we're going to get that out of the way. It stuck with me for a while afterwards. I think I saw it twice in the theaters, and I will watch it again. But that fucking last chase scene is great. Very great. Anthony, what you got at number 2?
A movie we have not mentioned yet, maybe because it's at the top of some people's lists, but I'm going to mention it now. I've got Sinners.
Oh, shit. At number 2. Wow, you got it at number 2. Interesting.
Sinners. Here's the thing about Sinners for me. That movie, when I saw that movie, I did not have any expectations walking in that movie. And I like Ryan Coogler, but I didn't really even know that it was about vampires, which is kind of dumb because most people did. I walked in that movie and I walked out and I went, I am fucking in on movies this year. And that movie started me going to the movie theater literally every week because of that movie.
It was early in the year. Yeah. It was
that movie. I was like chasing that high that I had off of that movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was so early. I was hoping it would keep its relevance and momentum because it is very good. We're just going to keep going with the list because I have a feeling I know how the rest of this list comes out. Rugs. Number 2.
Oh, I have Frankenstein.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, I know it wasn't the best movie, but it was the movie that I was looking forward to like for years. And I drove to Staten Island to see it.
Oh, God.
Of all places, I went to Staten Island. I mean, I went all the way over there to watch it. And then that was my first Alamo experience.
Oh, right.
Wow.
And that was cool in and of itself. And I watched it a bunch of times after. I didn't watch any Marvel movie or any superhero movie after, except for maybe Fantastic Four. Like immediately. I think I watched Superman when it came out. But this one I watched immediately, like at least 2 or 3 times. So, yeah. Is it perfect? No. Does it have some issues? Yes, but I think it wins more than it loses.
Yeah,
and so I want to support movies like this, and I hope that it does get some Oscar shit.
It will,
and it's a legit film.
Yeah, right on. I really liked it too. All right, here we are. Number 1's Bellotti.
Sinners.
Nice,
fantastic movie. I will preface it with the vampire market, vampire film market is so oversaturated that like, what else can you possibly do with that concept? And boy, was I pleasantly surprised. And you leave that theater feeling like you just ate the most satisfying full meal you've ever eaten.
Yeah.
And Tony, you're right. Like you're chasing that high. Like this is how movies should be. This is how movies they all need to be like this. Like this is it. It was great. And you just don't know what to do with yourself. But when I leave the movie theater feeling inspired to create, I know I just witnessed something pretty special. And that's why a lot of these movies, like Predator and even One Battle, it's like, oh wow, I want to go home and draw or do something or just fucking like. When you see a movie like Sinners, like there's some kid that's watching that's going to go make his own movies when he gets older because of that movie inspiring him.
Absolutely.
And that's like why I got into the film business was for movies like Sinners.
I'm just going to say this is also my number 1. Rugs. Is this your number 1?
What?
Sinners?
No.
Okay. So, to me, still, I feel this way. This is it's a masterpiece. No hyperbole. It has a little bit of everything, just like you said, music, casting, the production design, the story, the widescreen, shooting it on the giant film when you see it and it fills the screen is just super immersive. And I watched it again, and it's fantastic. It holds up. Michael B. Jordan, not only is his performance great, but he's literally standing there passing a cigarette back and forth to himself, and it's fucking flawless. I'm like, how the fuck did they do that? It's amazing. You forget. You think they're fucking twins. You guys twins? Nah, we cousins. This is fucking great shit. It's funny. It's scary. It's got great action. It's fucking great movie. And I hope it does. I feel like it's going to get beat out in the Oscars by some One Battle, some Marty Supreme, but I hope it can represent something because it's a fucking masterpiece.
It'll be just real quick. It'll be probably the most nominated Oscar film.
Sure.
And it's One Battle is probably the leader, but Sinners, it's like a battle between One Battle and Sinners for a lot of categories.
Yeah.
So and then, it's getting love.
And then Marty's up against, I think that's like the 3-way against One Battle. Marty's
like probably 4 or 5, probably like 5 or 6. It's like Hamnet. It's like 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that a lot. Okay. So we both got Sinners number 1. Anthony, what's your number
1? This is a movie that has been mentioned on everyone's list. Weapons is my number 1.
Oh shit! Oh, you got it number 1. All right,
I had it number 1. Yeah,
sure.
I was mentioning Sinners. I was chasing that high, and when I saw Weapons, you could listen to my freaking review on Patreon.
You were pumped.
I was fucking I was on 100.
I'm pumped.
Me too.
At like 1 a.m, I was like ready to run through a wall.
Yeah.
I was like, this movie was the best movie experience I have had all year. There's nothing better than a horror movie with a crowd that's into it.
Yeah.
And that fucking ending with Gladys running around and getting fucking toe up. Yeah. Oh my God. That I would never laughed so hard watching those kids chase an old woman like that. Fantastic movie. I had such a great time. Technically, like, it's well made. There probably are some things you can nitpick, but man, I'm living off that theater experience, and it was so fun.
I remember the gasps and the laughs and then gasps, and then it was people just holding their breath until it cut to black in the next chapter.
I mean, I remember that scene where she falls asleep watching them.
Yeah. Yes.
And then the door opens and the lady comes out with the scissors.
Oh, okay. Everyone is like, oh.
Yeah. Everyone in my theater, including me, I was just like, oh, fuck.
They made a car door opening sound the most fucking scariest thing where you're just like, oh, shit. It was so good.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun moments in that movie. That's just a really fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
All right. Great theater experience.
Yeah. That's a good number 1. All right. This is the last number 1, Ruggs. What do you got?
One battle after another.
Oh, you got One Battle at number 1. Yeah.
Say something nice about One Battle.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio's hilarious when he's calling the fucking thing and he's arguing with that guy on the phone. It's fucking great. And then that chase scene at the end where they're going over the hills.
Yep.
It's just fucking great. The whole movie is great. It's a statement. It's, it shows you the craziness on both sides. And Eddington does something similar. They're both kind of like these black comedies that show you like how like even doing something like righteous and to try and change the world is ultimately, if you're trying to do it, you're going to have the most miserable life ever.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot out of a person to do that. So being a revolutionary, it's like they want to glorify it, make this great thing, but it really is it's toxic in its own way. And I like that they showed that, and it was a fun time too. It was a fun, even though it had heavy stuff in it, it was fun.
Yeah.
Now that you have some time. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say Chase Infinity is incredible.
Yeah,
and I heard a thing about the production. Like they filmed that chase scene with these mounted cameras. And on the first try, it was almost too smooth and steady. So the guy loosens a bolt on the mount and they shoot it again. And it's perfectly like shaky for the effect of me. And I think that really helped. Like that whole final chase scene is like shaky, like you're in the car trying to hold the camera and follow the action.
It's amazing.
Now that you had some time away from the film, Ruggs, do you think it's PTA's best film or PTA's your favorite PTA film?
I I don't think it's my favorite. I think it's up there. I think it's tied with There Will Be Blood. I think. I think it's up there.
I still don't think it's his best movie, but it is up there.
Well, should we recap everyone's 10? Does everyone know their 10?
You got the list.
I got the list.
Oh, I don't know my 10 because I've been switching things around.
Yeah, he's got the list.
So Imran's 10 are starting at 10. Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Frankenstein, Superman, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Thunderbolts, Asterisk, K-pop Demon Hunters. That's the pick of the night. Right? Weapons, One Battle After Another. Number 1 for Imran is Sinners.
Yes.
For Bellotti, he's got 10 Weapons, 9 Warfare, 8 Eddington, 7 Marty Supreme, 6 Superman, 5 similar to Imran, Thunderbolts, Asterisk, 4 Train Dreams, 3 Predator Badlands, 2 One Battle, and 1 is Sinners for Bellotti.
Yeah.
Rug Boy has number 10, It's Never Over, 9 Companion, 8 Predator Badlands, 7 Weapons, 6 Jay Kelly, 5 Eddington, 4 Marty Supreme, 3 Begonia, 2 Frankenstein, 1 One Battle.
Yeah.
And then I have 10 Wicked for Good.
That's the pick of the night. Get the
Thunderbolts, 8 Train Dreams, 7 F1, 6 Eternity, 5 One Battle After Another, 4 Sorry Baby, 3 Marty Supreme, 2 Sinners, 1 Weapons. And if we were to all have compared in our lists and seen what the crossover is, the only movie that made it on all of our lists is 2 movies, One Battle After Another, and Weapons made it on all of our lists.
Wait. Oh, somebody didn't have Sinners? I thought Sinners was...
I didn't have it.
You didn't have Sinners. Ruggs didn't have Sinners, and you didn't have Marty Supreme.
Oh, interesting. But we all agree One Battle and Weapons.
Yeah, I had Sinners at 11.
Yeah.
You know what? They're all 4 are like really good lists. Like I can't really argue with any of the picks, and it just depends on taste. But we had so much fun, eclectic shit to pick from this year.
It's a lot of crossovers, so a lot of movies we all kind of liked. I'll throw a couple honorable mentions out there that we didn't mention.
Yes.
No Other Choice.
Yeah.
I gotta
see. I really want to see that.
Park Chan-wook. Roof Man.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I saw that. That was good.
Yeah, that's cute.
Predator, Killer of Killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the ones that I'd say we haven't mentioned yet that are worth mentioning.
The only other honorable mention I wrote down Sisu Road to Revenge, just because
I have it 17. I didn't
fun, bad old man.
I like that one.
Yeah, fun old man action. You know, we had Ballerina, which gave us the flamethrower scene, but I think Sisu had the better action.
I mean, you got a tank flipping over.
Oh yeah,
the fence.
It's fantastic. Bellotti, did you see Sisu? Have you seen this?
No, I've seen parts of the first movie, but I'm kind of tapped out on the John Wick revenge movies.
Oh, come on. It's old man John Wick. Oh, that's good.
Like the beekeeper, then you have Ron Perlman as the baker, soon you're gonna have the pizza tosser, and then the burger flipper.
Okay. Any other honorable mentions for Bellotti or Ruggs?
Yes, I was when I was trying to pick the 10th movie, I kept going back to The Smashing Machine because
really
I waited a long time for that movie. Like not like my whole life, like fucking not that crazy about it, but I waited like all year for that movie because I love the Safdies. I wanted to see what Benny can do like without his brother.
Yeah.
And The Rock was in makeup. I'm like, he's gonna fucking bring it. It got Emily Blunt. And I was really let down by that movie. It wasn't a terrible movie. It just wasn't anything remarkable. And I was just really disappointed because I really had high expectations for it.
Josh is the more talented brother, possibly.
Well, he's the one that's more on brand, I think.
Yeah.
But as my wife said, she's like, I think they need to get back together. And I'm like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like the Coen brothers need to get back together and make fucking movies again because separately it's just not working out.
Yeah.
Get back together.
Yeah.
Ruggs, any honorable mentions we didn't mention?
Well, I was going to say Roof Man, but Anthony said it. Okay. Wake Up Dead Man, which is the Knives Out.
Yeah, I saw that on some lists. Yeah.
And I also have this movie by Aziz Ansari.
Oh, Good Fortune?
Yes, I have that.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I watched
it. It's good?
I don't know if it's good, but I enjoyed it. That doesn't mean it's good. It was a cute movie about like it's trading places, basically.
Yeah,
same thing.
Right. Yeah. I kind of want to see that.
It's like a body streaming. It's a body switch movie.
Yeah.
Except instead of like Freaky Friday, you switch with your mom. It's a poor guy gets switched with a rich guy.
I like that switch. That's a fun switch. Okay, and then just to close out the discussion, biggest glaring disappointments, because Bellotti, when we started this, you said an interesting comment. What a crazy swing of quality amongst these movies. So there were some disappointments for me. Anybody want to throw some names out?
You could start.
I'm going to say Captain America Brave New World was just a mess. And
Karate Kid was the biggest disappointment.
Karate Kid Legends is absolutely another one.
And A Working Man. That was terrible, too.
Yes, that was another one that popped into my mind because The Beekeeper was so good.
Karate Kid, I have like literally last of all the movies I've seen.
What about The Long Walk? A lot of people love it. I did not like it that much.
It was okay.
I have it at 47 on my list of 53.
Yeah.
I was also going to bring up The Running Man, maybe.
Oh, The Running Man is a good one to bring up for sure.
Yeah, Running Man was disappointing.
What about Final Reckoning? Like no one talks about.
Yeah, that was a disappointment too.
You could put that in that comment.
I would label that as a disappointment.
Yeah. The action scenes are good. Everything in between is just unnecessary.
Well, did you guys like Dead Reckoning though, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Fallout's still the best out of all.
I would label The Smashing Machine as a disappointment.
Yes.
Tron Ares.
And Tron Ares, the other one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Tron Ares, I feel like we kind of knew.
Yeah, we knew it was going to suck.
Yeah.
We weren't disappointed. We got what we expected.
Exactly.
I don't know.
What about Fire and Ash? Aside from Enron, what about you fellas?
Disappointing.
I'm not that into Fire and Ash. I don't like that they just keep copying the same thing over and over.
I think it was a disappointment too, but I think it was as much of a disappointment as it was. It's still a good time at the theater for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm happy that a human made that movie. So
yeah,
I mean, like you're not going to get anything better looking than that movie for what in that kind of world. Like the craftsmanship in that movie, and when the AI starts churning out all these like slop movies, like you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'd kill for a Fire and Ash right now,
right? Because nobody does it like that.
Yeah, because the bar is so low now with all this crap that's gonna hit us soon.
I've got two prestige movies that I consider disappointments.
Oh, which are those?
Highest to Lowest, the Denzel Spike Lee movie.
Yeah,
that movie, in my opinion, is fucking terrible. Whoever did the sound for that movie, the score.
Yeah.
Thought they were doing the score for like a Hallmark movie. It's so bad. And then A House of Dynamite. I don't like that movie at all.
That movie's
that movie. I don't know why we needed to see the story 3 times with no new information.
No ending. It does not have an ending.
I don't even mind the ending so much. It's just we see the story the first like 17 minutes, great. Then we see it 2 more times from other perspectives, and there's no new information.
No, it totally goes the opposite way.
Catherine Bigelow, I don't know.
Where's Freaky Tales on your list?
So you know what? I think this is like a sleeper fun movie.
I like it.
It reminded me of The Warriors, and I think it's different, and I'm kind of would rewatch it. I like Freaky Tales.
I feel like it was a fun time.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
that one was like I didn't have any expectations, so I kind of like that, even though it's low on my list.
Yep. No, that's a good look back at 2025, guys. A lot of crazy movies. This next coming year is also going to be crazy. So we can't wait to check. We'll do it again. 1 year, Bellotti. We'll see you in a year. Just kidding. Stay there.
Later.
Stay where you are. We are going to take a break right here. We're going to play some promos. We'll come back. We're going to lose Anthony for a bit, but we're going to talk about Stranger Things 5 finale right after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Turn your dial to find the frequency of the past.
Captain Advice.
Where the classic stories of mysteries, sci-fi, thrillers, and suspense are found waiting to be heard once again.
Another case for Nick Carter, Master Detective.
You'll find a variety of those stories here, in their original form, where each episode takes you to another place or time.
The Man of Bronze, Doc Savage.
But only when you find the mystery frequency. Available everywhere.
The shadow knows.
Jock and Nerd Podcast. Listener, if you enjoy the show, this is a fantastic time to join our Patreon fan club. Just visit jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Jock and Nerd. There's a link in the episode description, and you can support the show on a monthly or annual basis. For as little as $3 a month, you get access to an exclusive podcast feed where the shows come out a little bit early. There's bonus content, instant movie reviews, bonus movie reviews. You can also join us for our monthly Discord hangouts. The next one will be Thursday, January 22nd. That's on our Patreon page. And a bunch of other fun benefits based on how much you want to support. We appreciate everyone's continued support. It keeps the show going. Literally. Like, we need you guys to keep the show going. So good job. And let's get some more. Sign up. Click it. jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Okay, fellas, Anthony left, so now we can talk about Stranger Things. Geek boner. We will be
What do you
reviewing.
think he's doing right now?
Well, he's probably scrolling through multiple dating apps. I don't know.
Okay.
Instagram, Tinder.
That's what I would do. If I was
Yeah, right. He's looking up. I don't know. He'll be back later. But for now, we have the Stranger Things series finale that finally came out on Netflix on New Year's. Before we get there, the last we talked, Bellotti, we discussed Volume 1, which is episodes 1 through 4. Volume 2, episodes 5 through 7, had some big moments. I kind of want to know what you thought about the Volume 2 set of episodes.
Volume 2 basically explained the Upside Down, which I liked a lot because I kind of figured it was. I don't know why people got mad. Like, what the fuck did people want it to be? Like,
it's not an alternate dimension. Oh, spoilers!
It's an Axis Mundi. That's what it is.
It's it's
and I hate the Axis Mundi.
On Monarch, it's not an alternate dimension, but a bridge between Dimension X or the Abyss.
I just don't know what the hell people wanted. Like, what they wanted it to be, and everyone has just sort of picked apart this second volume, like just taking shots at it. I'm like, whoa, calm down, like. Because everyone did this for Sopranos, and then when you go back and rewatch Sopranos, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, the finale is great, and it's.
Yeah, I'm not saying this compares to Sopranos, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I felt that it stuck to the principles and the world that they set up early on, and look, these kids, these characters have plot armor. Oh my god, yeah, but that's something that they established early on. And they didn't kill anybody for killing. If they should have just killed people off starting early on, like the first season.
They're really afraid of killing people on this show.
They really are. But then they're not afraid to kill American soldiers for some reason.
They kill a lot of soldiers. No consequences for any of the soldier murdering.
No, that's one. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself.
Yeah. Well, okay. How about, and Ruggs, you could chime in too. How about Holly and Max finally escapes. I'm still talking about Volume 2, but this is where your plot armor comes into play, because they're literally standing there talking to each other, and I'm yelling at the TV, fucking run to the gate. It's going to turn off. And it's kind of funny that Max even leaves Holly hanging, going, oh, by the way, you can't come with me. You got to find your own fucking gate. Which she doesn't quite get to.
Which magically appears.
Yes, but she gets caught by Vecna, doesn't make it to the gate, but Max gets out as Lucas saves her. So, anything about that? It was fine. I did like Holly falling from the sky. There was a lot of
that was the pattern that really became grating over time. Was that the actual story wasn't baked into what was happening. So, in order to get these things kind of done, they had to like pull the car over and have a chat, like in every single, like, oh, we need to like get this relationship shit sorted out. So instead of it happening like organically through this thing, let's lock them in a room so they have to talk to each other for no apparent reason.
There's a lot of like moments that have to happen between character pairings, and they do it a lot.
Walking Dead used to do that, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah, it's that decompressed writing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, can't they have a conversation someplace else? But
yeah,
I don't know.
Not only that, but they were redundant. Like, how many times does 11 and what's his name? I can't remember his name. Hopper have to have a conversation about who's going to kill themselves.
Yeah, they did have multiple conversations. Speaking about who's going to kill themselves, where we pick up in the finale, what happens before is there's a lot of plans on this show, this whole season. It was just like 700 plans. It was like, okay, there's this. Now we need another plan. Now here's the new plan. So the new plan is as the second world incursion is happening, they're going to climb on top of the tower for the worlds to connect and then send 11 up there to hunt and kill Henry.
So when that's happening, are they in the Upside Down on the radio tower?
Yes. It's the upside down radio tower. Yes.
Okay.
But Callie tells 11, listen, if after we blow up the upside down, we have to stay. We can't come back because they're going to keep hunting us. And the 11 kind of agrees, right? Will comes out to a room full of people. What do you think about that scene, Bellotti?
I like it. I had no problem with it. The acting was fantastic.
Yeah.
You felt the emotion in Will. Felt like Will wasn't actually acting, or Noah Ship, whatever his name is, wasn't acting.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a scene that more people need to see in this country.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a little like the way they shot it, like having everyone there conveniently.
That part was weird. It's like 12 people in front. Like it's a room full of 12 motherfuckers. I was like, really? How about you pull some people aside?
I know why he had to say it. He had to tell them because Vecna was going to basically use that as a weakness. And I don't think he ever perceived Will as a threat.
Yeah.
Because, Will had this intense fear in him, like this immense secret that was weighing on him. And I mentioned last time I was on the show, like we binged the entire series before Series 5 started,
right?
Season 5. I'm sorry, and they hinted at him being gay as far back as Season 1.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it kind of boiled over. It got to a boiling point in Season 4 when he was in the van with Mike and he's crying and he has a hard time with it. So I knew it was going to happen. What I didn't like was Robin as a character, just in general. Yeah, but I didn't like Robin being a lesbian and kind of taking that agency away from Will.
Oh, interesting.
And his big reveal because. We do have a lot of, like I have gay family members, I have gay friends, and we always talk about how they came out, like that's always that. And that's like, that is a big thing for gay people,
especially in the 80s.
Oh my God. It was huge.
Shit,
like,
nobody did that.
Didn't say anything. So,
but I like, she helped him get the courage and he sorted some things out talking to her.
She did, but he could have just done that on his own. It's sort of like, probably. Get the gumption to finally. All you needed was Vecna. I don't know why you needed Robin to push
my
him.
whole thing is that I think absolutely he should have came out. But I think that they should have. I mean, John seems to think that they did enough, but I don't. I think because everything that happens that gives you clues that he might be gay are other people's thoughts. You never actually see him struggling with it or trying to keep it a secret or even indulging in it at all.
Yeah.
And, or even like looking at a picture of a guy with his ass hanging out or something, like just anything. And not only that, but they never really show Vecna using that or trying to use it.
Yes, they don't.
So,
yes.
And then after he comes out, there is no like Vecna him showdown where Vecna's trying to use it and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So like it's all kind of done in a way that it's not really satisfying to the story.
Yeah.
So I do think he should have done it, but I think they should have like a lot of things in Stranger Things. They don't show you. They just tell you.
They tell instead of show. And he should be showing, don't tell.
Yeah.
The other thing to remember going into this finale is we learned Dr. K was using Callie's blood to infuse pregnant women to make more powered people. Okay, and that's never brought up again. And then we also see Henry with the 12 kids finally holding hands and causing the incursion to happen. And that will bring us to the 2-hour finale, written and directed by the Duffer Brothers, called The Right Side Up. And I think we can break this down to the first like half is your whole climactic battle in multiple arenas as they're on the antenna trying to get to the abyss. 11's in his mind. Max, and she grabs Max and Kali, and they go into Vecna's head, into his memories, kind of fight him from the inside as they're trying to fight him from the outside. Then you have like this 40-minute prologue, giving some closure about the future. Some of it, maybe was a little unnecessary. And then you have kind of a nice ending, which is what you're waiting for is the final D&T game. So let's just talk about that first half, going into the abyss, the final form of this, whatever Vecna lives in, whether it's the Mind Flayer, I guess.
Right.
And how a lot of it reminded me of the end of It. Again, the final form, Pennywise, is also a giant fucking like spider kaiju. So that was interesting. I did think that was fun. It was crazy. What did you guys think? I was not expecting like a spider kaiju monster fucking battle here.
Well, Vecna has always been obsessed with spiders since he discovered the Black Widow when he was a kid. You remember that?
Yes.
And he became enamored with it, and he's the one that shaped the Mind Flayer to be a spider. In season 4, when he tells Eleven the story about how he discovered Dimension X, as they call it in the show, he sees that particle cloud. And remember when in the last episode, when he grabs that stone, it talks to him, says, "Come find me." So he finds the cloud, and then he changes its shape to look like a spider. So that kind of all felt on brand.
But who is controlling who there?
They were symbiotic. They needed each other. And I was like, I listened to a lot of interviews with the Duffer Brothers after the show, and just to see what they had to say. And they kind of said what I said, that for him to have some sort of like reversal, kind of like a Darth Vader moment, I think would have done a disservice to Vecna, because he's gone so far and done so much and murdered so many people that there's really no going back for him.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it was a very symbiotic relationship. You know, they just sort of like fed off of each other.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Right. I just wish I knew what the motivation was. Like, I wish that I knew what the Mind Flayer and Vecna's ultimate, like, are they trying to bridge the two worlds for what reason? Like, what are they going to use it to make more people? I don't really know what their goal is.
I think that's all going to get explained in the spinoff these guys are working on.
No, what? That should be explained in the fucking show you made.
I agree with that, but they want to make sure you come back to watch it.
I will say, I noticed a lot of articles, and I call this the Zack Snyder effect. There were so many articles that started with Duffer Brothers explain. Now, when you have to explain all this shit once your show ends, I don't know if you did the job, because it should have been in the fucking show.
Yeah, there's just things that, like, look, as far as I'll just do a blanket statement on the finale.
Yeah.
Is that it was a mixed bag for me. I think that some things were great and some things worked really well. Yes. Some things didn't. And some things are kind of on the cusp. But I think where I've talked to a lot of people about this after it came out, I talked to like everybody that I knew.
Yeah.
And most people have a problem with the Mind Flayer being overpowered very quickly.
Yeah.
And that the fight was very short. So that's the overwhelming thing. I don't necessarily think that that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I've heard multiple people saying that, and that they didn't like that there was a 1 hour epilogue afterwards.
Barely an inconvenience at all.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect that thing to like get up and start crawling around. When that happened, I was like, oh, holy shit. And that shot is dope where 11 leaps at it. It's a fucking fantastic shot, and then she goes right inside and disconnects Vecna.
That was great.
That was great in one fucking motion.
I kind of wish I have issues with 11's powers, because Vecna does way cooler shit with his powers than 11 does.
Yeah,
and 11 just sort of pushes things around with her mind. You know, she just pushes things, like when she had the guy fucking shoot himself, or when she's breaking necks.
Oh yeah, that was fucking dark too. She's snapping necks.
That was very dark.
Yeah.
She, me and my wife were joking that she physically and emotionally checked out of the show by the last. You could see it on her face. She doesn't want to fucking do the show anymore. Yeah. And I think that translated to the performance, plus the Botox that she had, and she
I read a thing that she like had lip filler like right before they shot the show.
You know, if you look at her Instagram, she's really going like the Britney Spears route, where she's like, oh, I'm not just this cute little girl. Like, I'm this like sexy, this sexy woman that married John Bon Jovi's son. And she's all about the glam and stuff. So that really hindered her performance, I thought. And the fight was just a little too short. I just wish there was more cool shit. Like if you ever watch that anime Akira, it's like full on psionic battles, and that kind of reminded me of Tetsuo with the mutant arm and stuff. And I just kind of wanted a little bit more with that fight.
Like, would she have been strong enough to push the giant creature away from the outside first or something? But no, very quickly. And in fact, Will needs to help her, right? She can't do it on her own. I did like the moment where you see Will and his eyes are white and he's suddenly helping. I mean, he breaks his leg earlier to save Max in the volume 2. And it was Will and 11 finally impale him. And then I did like that Joyce gets the final blow.
Yeah, that was great.
I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
What did you think of this isn't like a reveal. They do this early on in the Stranger Things last season, is that they reveal the Dimension X or whatever you want to call it as this desert planet. Does that ring true to you? Like this desert planet with no Demogorgons.
Yeah,
no
where were all the
Demodogs,
where were the demos?
So I read something about that because because we were like, where are the bat creatures? They fucking mauled Eddie. Like, where's the Demodogs?
Yeah.
So one article was like, oh, well, if you remember the Mind Flayer in season 4 used the bodies of the dead rats to make its physical form. So one can believe that it used all the creatures in that world to make its body. But then the Duffer Brothers came out and said, well, there was no Demogorgons or monsters because Vecna never thought for a moment
he was caught off guard.
That he was caught off guard. But
see, when you gotta explain this shit after the fact, now, come on.
No, I agree. There was a lot of things that they really needed to button up a little bit better. And honestly, they had they had so much time to work on this that it should have been taken care of.
I mean, and in Millie Bobby Brown's defense, the show should have been over like 4 years ago. Like I get it. Like it's being stretched out. But in the Duffer Brothers' defense, they managed to keep this property relevant for 10 years and grow it into a pop culture fucking behemoth.
Oh, and
somehow.
And without Vecna, like I like season 3 in the mall, but without Vecna in season 4, I'm just like, I'm kind of done with the show. And it's very rare that an actor / character comes into a show so late in the series and just redefines what the show is and like levels it up, like the way Jamie Bauer? I always forget his name.
Yeah, Jamie Bauer.
He brought so much gravitas to that role. That's very rare that happens.
Do we think they had this in mind since the beginning?
No, they said they didn't. They said they knew they wanted a higher power. They just didn't have it fleshed out because they didn't think they were going to go past season 1. But they did have Dimension X written out. At one interview, they said early on Netflix wanted the series Bible.
Yeah.
And they said, okay. So then they came up with it and they were like, well, if we come back to do more seasons, we'll just sort of revisit the idea and flesh this stuff out.
I think the military is probably the weakest point. Like everything with the military doesn't work properly.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, besides all the like this pull over the car and talk moments that kind of bring the action to a screeching halt and seems like unnatural and stilted. That's one thing, but you can make an argument for that. They need to do that with the characters, but the military, I feel like that was an afterthought, and like they didn't really integrate that very well either. It feels like everything is there's a lot of like afterthoughty stuff.
Yeah, tacked on.
I think season 4 did the military better.
Yeah,
but once Linda Hamilton comes in, and then they establish a lab in the Upside Down, it's like for what? And then what is Callie doing in the lab in the Upside Down?
So all those pregnant women died, I guess. And the thing
that's right. Yeah, they had the pregnant women. So she's trying to like recreate
11.
She's trying to redo that. But like my biggest issue with this last volume was literally Nancy fucking murdering U.S. soldiers. Right?
Oh my God, she turns into Rambo by the end of the show. She's fucking Rambo.
Right, and there's no repercussions. And on top of that, one of the soldiers, when Linda Hamilton goes to the military hospital, and the soldier, what's his name? He was the black guy. He wakes up, and he's telling her about this monster that comes out, and there was no, it couldn't be damaged, right? So he tells her basically about Vecna, and the military doesn't even acknowledge him.
No.
Yeah.
Why was there no mention of Henry Creel?
The end of the world is about to happen. Do you think that, okay, trying to make super soldiers is not important right now? Like, we need to save, they're about to collide their world with ours.
They just couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, like, why was this not on their radar? And I think I said,
and the Russians knew about all this stuff, right? They were making
they were making their own gate and shit.
Yeah, and they were they're using demogorgons as fighting weapons and shit.
Yeah, what happened to all that?
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I thought the military was going to have an about face, pun intended,
and help them or something,
and team up with the kids, like in like in an '80s movie. Like, I remember that movie, Invaders from Mars, which is like a great '80s like alien invasion movie.
That would have made it feel more '80s for sure.
Yeah, like that's. But I think one of the things I realized is like, well, if this was made in the '80s and how patriotic we were during the Reagan era, the military would have been the heroes. But because we live in a post 9/11 world, and we have a certain person in office right now, and there's a lot of distrust with authority figures, the military became a lot more insidious.
Well, so then they compromised the vision of the show because,
possibly a little bit. Yeah. Is it still what it was when it started?
Yeah.
Is it a kid show? Is it a horror show?
It's definitely a kid show. It's a kid show that can be enjoyed by people of all ages, but it is very violent. So I don't know how much I put into that.
And they kill motherfuckers, characters just disappear, but they were afraid to kill any of their leads. We get a fake out death. And even we'll discuss what happens to 11. I don't even know what happened there. And so the only person that dies is Kali. Which, sure, she was in a couple of episodes.
Who no one cared about.
Yes, she was in maybe 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people liked her. It's the only one they killed, so I was a little disappointed. We get Henry's kind of origin, why he couldn't enter the cave. What did we all think of this? Basically, they show us that when he was a child, as a Boy Scout, he wanders into the cave. There's a man with a briefcase who's bloody.
What, does he feel bad that he killed the guy? Is that what was traumatic?
And then he ends up smashing he gets shot in the hand. He ends up smashing the guy's head in with a rock.
So is that the traumatic thing?
Is that
because him getting the rock is what made him Vecna? So why would he be afraid of that?
So
why is he afraid that he killed the guy? I guess him killing the guy is traumatic, and he doesn't want to think, but he kills a bunch of people anyway.
Well, he's a child bashing a guy's skull in.
Why did the mind flare hide this from him?
I'm just saying, he's a killer in general. He's probably, he's killed 1 million people at this point.
And what the fuck is this stone anyways? It's glowing and it gets absorbed, and now he's fucking Vecna or connected to the mind flare because that's where he sees him. I don't know. The whole thing was interesting. I don't know.
Well, apparently that Broadway show, The First Shadow, explains a lot of that stuff. But then it's like this is like the J.J. Abrams School of Filmmaking. I don't want to do homework. I don't want to.
Should have been in the show.
It should have been in the show. Let it speak for itself.
I did like the clever plan Henry has in the beginning where he makes Hopper. He fucks with his head. He shows him what they said, and he makes him shoot at 11's tank. It makes him think that she's wounded to get her out of the way. I thought that was pretty smart. Derek gets one final suck my fat one to Vecna. That was fantastic. I love fucking Derek. He's one of my favorites. And then Holly got a lot of screen time. What'd you guys think of that?
More than any other character, from what I
got
hear.
A lot of screen time in the whole season.
She was fine. She didn't annoy me
She didn't annoy me, and it was important.
No, she was good. She played it well, and I liked her character. And she was basically the new Will, and that's Vector really wanted her.
Yeah, well, all of them, yes.
But what's her secret?
Yeah, what was her fear?
Self-doubt.
Yeah. But you do get these moments like Steve and Jonathan settled their beef. Like, did we really need that? And then everybody has a pairing. And then Mike and 11 talk, and 11 and Hopper talk, and fucking everybody talks. And Jonathan and Nancy should have fucking died in that room with the melty shit because it just stopped. And sure. I don't know. Some of that I just thought was a little clunky. But at the end of this whole thing, they kill Vecna. They free the kids. But I love the use of the Prince songs here because the Prince estate does not let you use his songs very often. So the timer set on a vinyl record, and he plays When Doves Cry and then Purple Rain, I thought was great. And then we got to talk about this ending where 11 seemingly escapes and Mike turns and sees her on the other side of the gate as the C4 goes up, blows up the Upside Down. She gets swept away, seemingly destroyed with the Upside Down. The gate's gone. Okay. Then picks up 18 months later. There's a lot of weird things in this prologue. Was all of this necessary?
It was like Return of the King
in the prologue, do you think?
Yes and no. I mean, the thing with 11 and her surviving, I remember when the scene started where they get taken out of the truck and the military's trying to arrest them.
Right. She's like, where's the girl?
When they grab Hopper.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's from Hopper's perspective or not, but the camera cuts to those sonic guns
to show that the power dampeners are on.
And if you know anything about filmmaking 101, they only show you what they want you to see. So they wanted you to see that those things were on. And they were being used against 11.
Yeah.
So theoretically, she wouldn't be able to use her power.
She didn't look like she was in pain or it was affecting her.
There was nothing. Yeah, she ran away. So there's every reason to believe that she's still alive.
Her nose wasn't bleeding. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's talk about this prologue, though. Some of it's fun. You know, Robin back at the radio station, she's saying...
Wait a minute before we talk about the prologue.
Yeah.
The epilogue.
Yeah. Epilogue. Yeah.
All these military guys are dead. These kids are all in this thing. None of them get any kind of consequences.
No repercussions.
Or maybe they had something, but they didn't allude to anything at that point.
They should have killed all the military. You know what I mean? Like they should have killed all those soldiers at once and they just walked away scot-free. Otherwise, Linda Hamilton's still running around.
Yeah, she just disappears. Like the military's gone 18 months later. They just fucked off and they were like, all right, well, we're done.
Even the Marvel movies will like address like the aftermath of things. You know what I mean?
Who should have died in that scene? Anyone?
Besides 11?
Yeah.
What, at the end of the movie? I mean,
or just at the end, should they all survive? Someone should have died.
I feel like they all should die.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Well, maybe not at that scene, but definitely fighting like the Mind Flayer. Someone should have fucking died.
I thought it would have been great if like Steve making the big sacrifice to save Jonathan and Nancy, he sacrifices himself, showing that he's the better guy after all or whatever. But they don't do that. Anyways, 18 months later, Robin's back on the radio. She's updating us and the town. The military just left. There's no more quarantine. They play Pixies, Ruggs. She plays the Pixies. Here Comes Your Man. I like that. And it's the 1989 graduation. And Dustin is valedictorian. And I guess he delivers Eddie's speech, right? This is what Eddie said he would do if he was valedictorian. Is that right, Bellotti? Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, the whole speech where he flips off the principal.
Screw you. Screw everyone. Yes, this is our year.
But I think that was him saying what Eddie wanted him. Like, that's what Eddie was going to do last season.
Yeah.
And obviously he was still feeling a lot of that loss. So that was basically him just regurgitating just saying what Eddie wanted to say.
Doing a tribute.
Yeah, it was a tribute to him.
Yeah, it was a nice tribute.
He pulls off the shirt. He's got the Hellfire shirt on.
Yeah, it was a nice tribute. And then there's various times where Mike hears an audio distortion. Some frequency, which is okay. Okay, wait. So that's weird, right? And they don't really address that. Then we cut to this scene. I don't even know, like all of them on the roof. Robin, John, and Nancy and Steve on the roof. I don't know if we needed this, but you find out what they're up to. John's going to like filmmaking school. Nancy dropped out of college, works at the Herald. Robin's in college. Steve is teaching sex ed and coaching Little League, which is interesting. And they're all going to hang out at they're going to meet up at their weird uncle's house every year. They're playing Cowboy Junkies, another great song.
I like that he's an anti-capitalist filmmaker. Doesn't make any sense.
An anti-capitalist cannibal film he's going to make.
Yeah, he's making a movie about how capitalism is bad, but this guy's going to make more money than all those people in that if his movie comes out.
Probably. Yeah. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And then we have to have closure on Hopper and Joyce, and he mentions he's going to take a job in Montauk and then proposes to her in a fucking restaurant.
That was nice.
That's all right. And then you get this lovely final Dungeons and Dragons game. And I think everybody wanted it to end like this, just the way it started.
Yep.
And it did.
I would even argue that they could have skipped a lot of that epilogue and went right to this fucking game.
You could have.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's very lovely because Mike is the dungeon master and he's essentially writing their future stories. They play a campaign, they figure out how to win it. But as they close, he kind of writes what's going to happen. So you learn Lucas and Max are going to stay together. They're good. You learn Dustin will go to college, but he gets to hang out with Steve. You see Will move to a city and go to a gay bar and make a friend
in Milwaukee.
Make sure you wear a condom.
It was in Milwaukee. He was.
Yeah, Emron, you're from the Midwest. Is Milwaukee a very progressive city?
Milwaukee, maybe. I don't know about the rest of Wisconsin in the 80s, though. It would have made more sense if he moved to like Chicago. Yeah, in the Midwest. So, but good for Mike. Mike becomes a writer. You see him typing on his typewriter and possibly write stories inspired by their adventures. And then he kind of reveals his theory of 11, and things get very interesting. So his theory is that Callie, she was dying, cloaked 11 to help her escape, and created the illusion of 11 outside in the gate, getting swept away. So, and then maybe 11 finds that faraway land. And he mentioned earlier something about 3 waterfalls. They show you her in this land. There's only 2 waterfalls. I thought that was interesting. And so, Max is like, this is just a theory, right? And he's like, well, if we believe it, then maybe it's not. And they're all like, I believe. So they all choose to kind of believe 11 may not be out there. Okay. And then Mike's mom opens the door. Go, come on, the lasagna's getting cold. And I paused it here. You notice in Graduation, you see the scars on her very clearly.
Yeah.
Along her neck and her chest. But when she opens the door here, I don't really see any scars. I thought that was interesting. And then the gang finally puts away their binders. It's very emotional. Everybody's crying. And they run up. And then I think this actual ending is very poignant and beautiful. As Mike is leaving, all the kids, the next generation, Holly and Derek and all their friends rush down and start their own campaign, Dungeons and Dragons. And, he just kind of watches and lets them. And the final shot is him just going up the stairs of the basement, closing the door. But then you get these credits, and the credits are showing you a Dungeons and Dragons campaign manual with the show as illustrations and a final cover of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign with the Mind Flayer. I was like, oh, that's interesting. What does all this mean? What do you guys think of this epilogue and the way it ended?
I think the kids should have been a little bit more traumatized after all that death that they witnessed.
Yeah, especially Derek and Holly should be way fucked up.
I mean, they've been through some horrible, horrible stuff. So I don't know, but it was a year and a half since the events were
18
over.
months. Yeah.
So maybe they were like, let's just sort of, if it was like maybe 2 years, I'd be like, okay. But like Mike should have been in therapy or something. I don't know.
Something.
Like that was like one thing. And then like people were asking about Robin's girlfriend, and it's like, no one fucking cares about.
Nobody cares. What happened to her? What happened to Dustin's girlfriend?
Yeah, no one really cares.
Nobody cares. Okay.
I mean, but yeah, I like just the idea of them ending it on Dungeons and Dragons was great because that's how the show started.
Yeah.
And that's what we wanted.
Ruggs, did we need all that middle stuff? Did you enjoy the closure? I like some of the closure.
I think that they should have sped up some of that prologue, cut a lot of that stuff a little shorter, like the graduation and them on the roof shorter.
Yeah.
And given more time to like the final battle.
Yes.
And flesh that out a little bit better.
Yes.
And tied up stuff with the military. Because those are like big plot holes that they left open there.
Absolutely. There was a lot of questions.
But I did enjoy it. I thought I did not hate it. I thought it was okay.
So, yeah. I will say it did not Game of Thrones it.
No.
It was they kind of stuck the landing. Again, I didn't hate it. I thought they did a good job, but it wasn't a complete fucking crash. but they gave you enough to give you the feels and give you closure on these. And of course, like, they win. That's the only thing that bugged me is like nobody fucking died. They were really afraid to kill one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Do you think 11 is still alive?
Yes.
Do you believe?
I think she's
believe.
still alive.
Yeah.
If you go by money, yes. If they want to, they're gonna make more of these. Yeah.
Yeah, but does Millie Bobby Brown want to make more of these?
No, I think she just wants to be done with acting at this point.
Unless they back up a dump truck full of money. Ruggs, do you think she's still alive? 11 out there somewhere?
I mean, it's possible.
So there are weird things that happen that I noticed in this prologue. And then, have you heard about Conformity Gate?
No.
Oh my God. It's all over my Twitter. So I don't know if this is a reaction from Stranger Things fans, maybe not getting the ending they want, but there's even Forbes wrote about this. There is a theory out there that there is a secret episode 9 coming out January 7th. Oh, shit. That what we saw, the last episode, possibly the whole season, was all an illusion made by Vecna.
What?
Yes. Now, I'll tell you what is coming out. There's a documentary making a season 5 that's coming out January 12th. It's called One Final Adventure. But according to people, they're calling it Conformity Gate. The epilogue viewers see at the end of Stranger Things 5 is an illusion orchestrated by Vecna. He may not be dead at all. Some of their evidence is the fact that some of this is a stretch. They're saying, like, when he kept hearing the sounds, everybody in the graduation is sitting the same way Henry was sitting in something.
There's no chance this is real.
Yeah.
And then the other people, and I think I believe this more, is that we're giving the Duffer Brothers maybe a little bit too much credit if they actually faked out the audience and brought the audience in, and what we saw wasn't real.
Oh, if they made people go to the fucking movie theater to see this shit.
Yes, the movie pulled in $25 to $30 million in concession money for the theaters. Netflix got zero from the $25 million it made in the finale. So by the time this show posts, listener, you will know if this is all bullshit or not. And they talk about how people disappear and some of the haircuts, and she doesn't have scars. But I was like, I think you guys maybe just weren't happy with the ending, and you want secret 9th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you fine with the ending, Imran? Like, how do you?
I am okay with the ending.
You want to rate it?
Yeah. How do we rate it? You want to rate just the ending, or
let's rate the season and then the last 2-hour episodes. So I think the season, I don't know. For me, I think the season is like a 6, and I think that the final episode's like a 6.5.
Okay.
So they're above average.
I will say the season for me is probably like a 7. I think the first season is my favorite. I think it's the best season. This the finale, I'd give it a 7. I think my favorite episode this season was actually episode 4, where they do the whole showdown with the single shot with the Demogorgons, and
that was my favorite. That was my favorite episode.
I think I like that better than the finale. The finale, in terms of like a spectacle and the giant kaiju monster, was fun. Maybe a little bit too much in the prologue, but I did get some closure. So I did think it ended well ultimately. Bellotti, what about you?
I would give episode 4 and the first part of the last episode like an 8.
Yeah.
And I think like the episode 4, that last part where Vecna returns and the military battle is
that shit is great.
Like the best. Like that gives me hope that the Duffer Brothers can do some crazy ass like action movie in the future. So those are the highlights. Like that episode 4 is like my favorite episode of Stranger Things ever. Besides like Max running through the trying to escape in season 4.
Yeah.
But overall, I think I give the final season. I'm gonna say like a 7.5.
Yeah,
around 7.5. If the military, like if the things that I'm like, these aren't even minor nitpicks that I'm pointing out. These are like major flaws of the
it's
the
big plot hole.
Yeah, like if the military thing was just like, if there was even some mention of that at the end, I'd be like, okay. maybe I bump it up to an 8 or something. Same thing with the other flaws, but at some point you just have to say, well, every artist has their style, right?
Yeah.
And this is the Duffer Brothers style. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
And it's either you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of Star Wars, there's a lot of there's a lot of all the stuff
it's all
they grew up with.
Fucking highly derivative of everything we've ever loved and just how much fun we have watching it.
Yeah.
But I think, we're 5 seasons in. It's basically these guys and Sean Levy making this stuff and Frank Darabont. But Sean Levy's the one that really brought it to the screen.
Yeah.
This is their style. They work with Spielberg for a reason. No one dies really in those 80s Spielberg movies.
That's true.
No one died in the Goonies. I mean, this is
that's true. That's why I was like, look, it's a kid's show. That's why they're not killing anyone off. But it is started out as like a horror show. They do finally drop an F-bomb, and I thought it was perfectly appropriate. Where Joyce just goes, "You fucked with the wrong family."
It's made for the same people that used to watch like A Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th movies in the theater. It's for teenagers, like the 18 to 24-year-old demographic.
There's a lot of nightmare in this show too.
Yeah, but Freddie had that shit on lockdown. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Oh no, he did.
Yeah, that was R-rated.
I mean, I did like Vecna. It was very Inception-like with all the different realities that were fighting Vecna in.
Yeah,
and there should have just been some mention of that, saying, "Oh, Vecna's in a weakened state because he's fighting like on a multi-front battlefield."
It was almost hard to follow at times because I was like, "Wait, who's in the real world? Who's in the upside down? Who's in his memories? Who's in the abyss?"
Like a lot of things happen. Like in the last few episodes, like you had the kid finding out that thing is the bridge, the Einstein-Rosen bridge, and not to shoot it. And then you had the melting. Why is it melting? Then
what was that?
Then they had, the worlds are colliding.
Yeah,
and they're going to have to use the ladder to get up there. Yeah. And then before that, they had plan upon plan.
There were so many plans. Every fucking 10 minutes on the show.
It was just a lot of shit going on.
And no one really quite understands Vecna's plan. Was he trying to merge the world so the Mind Flayer can consume it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
No one really knows.
I don't know.
It wasn't elegant. That's all I'm saying. It was super convoluted.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering, fans spent 10 years with the show. A lot of people felt things, wondering how many people canceling their Netflix subscription because this was a big driver for subscriptions. But there's some spinoffs coming. One of them being Stranger Things Tales from 85. This is an animated series set between seasons 2 and 3 with the characters from the show. They're also working on an untitled animated project. Duffer Brothers mentioned they want to make an animated series in the vein of 80s Saturday morning cartoons. That's all great, but they want to do some live action spin-offs. So I'm wondering about this because we know they're going to Paramount now. They're done with Netflix.
When are they going to Paramount, though?
I'm sure within a year, like they have a contract, they're done with, they're wrapping this up. So there's an untitled live action spinoff they've talked about, which will feature new characters, a different location, new mythology, not in Hawkins, no returning cast members. Okay. Good. And I don't know if this is the same show, but they want a spinoff centered on the rock that Henry held and got absorbed. It'll be a live action series exploring the origin of the mysterious rune-marked rock that gave Creel his powers, connecting to Vecna's backstory. I don't know. Do we need spinoffs? I think they can just let it go. But they need the subscriptions. They need the Stranger Things.
You need the subscribers.
They need the Stranger Things push.
I mean, I'm all in. I mean, as long as those guys are doing it. I just don't know how this works out if they're going to Paramount. So they better get their ass in gear.
Somebody else is going to have to do it. Also, that rock is a lot like a thing you're going to see in It, Welcome to Derry. That is part of the Pennywise mythology.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I think that's so weird that there's two shows that are so similar.
Very similar. So I want to ask this last question and we'll be done with this. Vecna versus Pennywise. Who wins? Who's more frightening? Who's more of a threat?
Oh, I think Pennywise is more like scary.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I almost want to give the edge to Pennywise.
But Vecna does have an army. Because doesn't Pennywise feed on fear? Vecna has no fear.
Yes, he feeds on fear and does kill a lot of people. Vecna also kills a lot of people.
And he can get into his mind.
Which story is more elegant? Which story is less convoluted?
I think Pennywise is more elegant.
Yeah.
Now, especially when you watch Welcome to Derry, it enhances the whole Pennywise mythology. And I think it works better than this Vecna, which has some holes and kind of gets forced into the end of the show.
Yeah.
So they're very similar, man. Very similar things with it and Stranger Things.
Kids fighting monsters, can't go wrong.
Military also involved in the fucking over there, over here.
I'm sure the military involvement was a lot more coherent in Welcome to Derry.
So do you think that this is Netflix's best product?
Squid Game is, I think.
Well, but they're ending that too, unless David Fincher makes the American version. I don't know if we're getting any more of that. Like, I think it's one of their biggest products, and they need something to for the future.
Netflix has an IP problem, which is one of the reasons why I think they're going after WB so hard.
Yes,
they have a major IP problem. They have no franchises after. Do you think it's a little coincidental that they're going after Warner Brothers just as Stranger Things is ending?
Oh, makes a lot of sense. Warner Brothers will give them a lot of library power.
It's like it's like LeBron James going to the Lakers or Miami Heat. It really is.
Ruggs, what do you think? Is this the best thing Netflix, best show they've made?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know quality wise if it is, but I think it's definitely got the most cachet for sure.
Pop culture impact wise,
yes,
absolutely.
K-pop and this are the two biggest things.
I mean, they made a huge franchise, but kind of dug
Squid Games is there too. Squid Games is up there.
Squid Games is there. Problem with K-pop is you need like 4 years to make the fucking thing.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
This shouldn't have taken this long, or we should have had like 7 seasons. One or the other.
Yeah, this is for 10 years. The amount of output is laughable.
Yeah, and also the final season. Most of the seasons had 10 episodes or 9 episodes, and this one only has 8. Right? Is that right?
Well, the last episode is a double episode.
So. Yeah, well, I guess that's true. Yeah, it is movie quality, and I heard people enjoyed it in the theaters, and people came dressed up, and I mean, I think watching it with a bunch of fans of Stranger Things would have been fun. And the whole thing of them just giving the money, you had to buy a $20 concession voucher. So it was an olive branch to the theaters. They made the theaters $25 million in 2 days.
It was good. We were in a packed house. We saw it on New Year's Day. It was a lot of fun, actually.
Did you see it in the theater?
Yeah, we saw it in the theater.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Holy shit!
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
it was great.
I believe all the showings were like sold out.
It was crazy though,
like
because
right
the 2 movies we saw before that were when we had an incident in Fire and Ash where there was like a group of teenagers who like did not give a fuck that they were in a dark room watching a movie. They were fucking texting and talking, and the fucking managers had to come in and scream at them.
Oh my God.
And it was so bad that like finally like they calmed down, like they stopped, and then they just started talking again. And my wife went down, and she's the one that reported them to the manager. And they came in and threw out this entire group of fucking kids.
That's great.
It was amazing.
Good for you.
It was like, that happened. Then on my birthday, we went to go see Marty Supreme at the Alamo, where they don't have to where we don't have to deal with that shit.
Yes.
And she had to tell this 20-something-year-old girl next to her,
oh no,
do you guys mind keeping it down? Because she was just having a conversation with her boyfriend. And she apologized. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, she was really like upset that she
you can't do that shit at the Alamo, man. Come on.
And then my wife was like, she was playing with her hair the whole time. She kept checking her phone. This girl had like ADD.
Listen, all your wife had to do is write down a thing on a piece of paper and press the button.
No, so
they come in and they take them out.
2 weeks in a row, my wife was like the enforcer. She was like, Bane.
I think she's great. She should be in every theater showing. Every movie
we were going to go see Stranger Things with my brother and his wife. And I told my brother about what happened with Avatar because it was the same theater. And he goes, you know what? I don't want to go because I don't want to deal with that.
Jesus.
And I said, I don't blame you. So we were on the fence a lot about just cash, like just returning our tickets because we didn't want to deal with it. And we took a chance and we went. And I'm not kidding where I'm saying this, like you can hear a fucking pin drop in that theater.
Yeah.
And like there were little kids in that theater, like 6,
Wow.
like these kids must have been like 9 or 10.
And they didn't say shit.
And there was a lot of kids there, which was great with their parents. But these kids were fucking dialed in, and that's when I was
Stranger
like,
Things?
yeah,
Wow.
fucking dialed in. And I was like, oh man, this really is it. Like these kids are watching this show.
Wow.
Like this is their ET.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Goonies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, fun thing to put in the theaters for the cultural impact.
Oh, it was great. And fucking those dum-dums at Netflix, they got to fucking realize this. They want to do a 17-day theatrical window. They're fucking idiots.
Well,
man.
for that, I mean, I think that's for their movies, but they should not do that with Warner Brother movies.
No, they should not do that. They should leave Warner Brothers alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
That's fine. Smart. They had a banner year this year. They'll be okay.
See, and it's not streaming killing the theaters. It's fucking people.
It's
people sometimes are killing the theater experience. Just don't be a dick.
Just don't be a dick. Well, when we left the Alamo, and it was fine. It was just my wife said something and the girl stopped. But as we're walking out, we asked the girl at the counter, I'm like, hey, let me ask you something. Are you guys having like, do you notice there's been like a rise in people like talking during a movie? And she's like, oh my God, yes. And we were just saying, it's like COVID. Like COVID kind of fucking ruined that.
You need to bring all these kids to Japan.
Oh my.
Yeah, that'll straighten them out.
When I saw Son of Godzilla in Japan and Tokyo, it was me. I went with like 2 friends. The entire theater was packed. There was not an empty seat. And it was all men, of course, like all men of a certain age. And you could not make a sound in that theater. It was just like eerily quiet. Like nobody spoke in that theater. I was whispering to my friend next to me before the movie started.
Wow.
And then like at the end is when they clapped, and that was it. Like that was the only noise. It was amazing.
You gotta be very polite over there.
Yeah, our society is just fucked, man.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of assholes.
It really are.
I saw something on I don't know, Twitter or something, where like a woman was eating in the street and like they were pissed at her in Japan. They were like,
"Oh yeah,
you can't eat in public on the street there." No.
I was sneaking. I was so hungry at times. I was like sneaking it. Like out of it, like I would just like take a quick bite and put it away. Like no one does that over there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You could drink beverages because it was 99 degrees out, and I'm not fucking dropping dead.
You cannot eat. Yeah, you can't walk.
What do you do with your garbage? You got to carry it with you everywhere.
Yeah, I had to fucking carry my garbage like everywhere. It's so annoying.
Yeah. You just get a plastic bag, keep it with you.
Yeah, I did. I had to put it in my backpack, and then like find like a receptacle somewhere and dump it.
They got the best 7-Elevens over there.
Anyways,
oh my God. Enough about Japan. I've seen so many videos.
Dude,
I've seen so many videos of the Japanese 7-Elevens. I need to go
next week, and we're going to do a whole Japan podcast.
All right, we could do that. We got nothing else to do. We'll see you next week.
It doesn't mean it's perfect over there. Their fucking yen is weak, and people are working a minimum 12-hour days. Like, they're not happy people over there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a weak yen myself.
I love a weekend. I can beat them up. Anyways, Stranger Things, thank you for 10 years of whatever. Good stuff.
Thanks, guys.
Right, let's get Anthony back in here and do some What Are We Watching? Jock and Nerd. All right, let's finish up with some What Are We Watching, fellas. Anthony is joining us again. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be back on my own show.
What's your name? Ariana Grande Anthony now?
That's right. I told these guys during the break because they were surprised about the Wicked for Good. So I said, you can call me now Ariana Grande Anthony.
Ariana Grande Anthony. It's so forced, but hilarious. All right, group discussion. What are we watching? I threw in the first official trailer for Marvel TV's Wonder Man show. Let's not forget, this is all coming out January 27th. They are dumping all 8 episodes on the 27th, of course, starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Gandhi, Sir Ben Kingsley, Trevor Slattery. Anthony, what'd you think of this trailer? It's got some fun music. It's edited like an A24 trailer.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought is they're going for that indie vibe. And I guess they're going with the angle that Wonder Man is playing a superhero, but then also has the powers of Wonder Man.
Or slowly develops them while he's auditioning. It is a little confusing.
Kind of somewhat intriguing. We gotta figure out the Disney Plus thing as an aside and run.
Oh, right.
They're not letting people share anymore.
God damn it.
So
locking it all down. Bellotti, you get a look at this. Does this do anything for you?
I mean, it looks different, and that's about all I could say.
Yeah, it looks like, even with the other teasers, it reminded me of like the studio, but like a Marvel TV version of the studio. I will say the trailers cut very well with the music cues, and I guess it's a comedy. I think they're going to be half-hour episodes, but I can't tell if it's going to be good still from this. Rugs, do you think this is going to work?
Don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Don't know.
As a comedy, it might be fun, but I don't know if it's going to work as an action show or anything like that. I don't know. I don't think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I just don't know what the purpose is. I mean, I guess there's no purpose to anything, but I don't really know what this is going to add.
Right. It's like, how are you going to transition Wonder Man into the Marvel Universe when this is going to be like a joke show?
Well, the other thing concerns me is like She-Hulk was meant to be a comedy, and it was rarely funny.
Well, this looks a little bit tighter than She-Hulk, but
I don't think it's trying to do the same thing as She-Hulk did.
Yeah.
No.
Like it doesn't have a message per se.
You got the damage control dude from Spider-Man No Way Home though in this, and he knows about Simon Williams. So yeah, it's a little confusing. But I don't know. And the guy from Superman, the fucking Baravian president, as the director.
Why is he in everything?
He's in fucking hair because of his hair. I don't know. He's got crazy hair. And also them dumping it on one day, that doesn't give me much confidence either. We all know they do that with Echo. It's not good. They did that with Ironheart. Not the greatest. It's okay. So, yeah, January 27th. I don't know if it's going to be good, but we'll be watching. Anthony, you turned in a Patreon review on an interesting movie. What was it?
I did a Patreon. I'll talk about that in a second. I did also watch Jay Kelly. Didn't do a Patreon review, but I will agree with her. I don't have a top 10, but I laughed a lot during that movie, and I thought it was
okay. It's funny, Jay Kelly. Okay.
Jay Kelly's funny. Yeah, it's very meta. I think it's like really just like George Clooney's life, sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked Jay Kelly more than I thought I would. I threw on Jay Kelly like, fuck, I don't even want to watch this. But I got to because now I'm a completist about these stupid ass Oscars.
Yep. What's the Oscar buzz on Jay Kelly? Anything?
Not good. It's pretty much dead for a lot of stuff. So
okay,
somewhat surprising.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to get any Oscar stuff.
No, a lot of people have really soured. Like before it came out, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, George Clooney, Adam Sandler, it'll get nominated for all these things." And
it's too telegraphy.
Yeah,
like it's too like it's an obvious Oscar ploy.
About like Hollywood, right? It's
100%. Yeah, and it also debuted. So it debuted in Cannes Film Festival in Europe. Yeah. And it like the people in Europe just did not enjoy it at all. Like, so it had a really bad start and it just never really recovered. So yeah. Anyways, I saw The Plague.
Yo, this movie's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I did not even know this was a new movie.
I can't. It's not playing anywhere that I know.
I got an early screening. It's pretty limited. It's very stressful movie. It is about this water polo camp for 12 to 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
And this new kid that joins that has to deal with fitting into this camp where they are bullying another kid. And it just like the tension throughout this fucking movie just keeps getting like crazier and crazier.
Oh, man.
The type of movie where you're like, oh man, like makes you think about like, if you've ever been bullied, have you bullied someone? Have you seen bullying? Like, it's really well done. It's fucking tense. And by the end of that movie, you're like, fuck, dude, this sucks.
Listening to your Patreon review, I really wanted to see this.
It's not a fun watch. I mean, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, this sucks.
Why is it called? What's The Plague? Is that just the bullying?
So the plague is it's this, basically there's this kid who I believe he's trying to play like an autistic kid who has like a skin disease. So none of the kids want to play with him and they say he has the plague. And then there's a new kid that shows up that's like trying to fit in with all the kids.
Yeah.
But then also feels really bad for this kid.
Well, I can already relate to the skin thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, The Plague is it's not an enjoyable time, but it is a good movie.
All right.
If it's I don't know if you guys have seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
No, I did not.
Die My Love. But those are like similarly like just tense movies where you're like, oh shit. Fuck, I don't want to really watch this, but it's really good. And it's similar.
I like those kind of movies. So now I need to watch those two. And I really want to watch It Was Only an Accident.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Mention it.
The Plague and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You are both very. Those are the two movies that fit that genre that I thought were actually pretty good.
Make you feel uncomfortable.
Yo, super uncomfortable.
Nice, nice.
Like, the music and everything, like not like you don't feel good at all watching those fucking movies.
I mean, I like those movies sometimes. Make you feel uncomfortable. Make you feel something.
I had a movie that I just watched.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
It's called Blue Moon, starring Ethan Hawke.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this too. Ethan Hawke is supposed to get some Oscar nominations.
Yeah, he'll get nominated. Apparently.
I don't think he should, but
wow.
I think that he tries his best to be this character. But
what is it about?
It's about he's playing the guy before Rodgers and Hammerstein. He was the partner of Rodgers before Hammerstein came along.
Oh,
and he's kind of on the outs with Rodgers, and Oklahoma just comes out.
Okay.
And he's at a bar just getting drunk, and it all takes place in a bar. It's like maybe one long scene, like a one-act play or something.
Oh, wow.
Of Ethan Hawke just sitting there talking about this girl that he's obsessed with. But I don't want to give away too much. But
that's Margaret Qualley?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's more subversive than that. It's all talking, and there are some uncomfortable moments in it. And but I don't know if Ethan Hawke quite did enough. Because there's times I'm like, that's Ethan Hawke acting like this guy. I never really believed he's this guy.
Yeah.
But he does a good job trying to be the guy. Like he's playing a short dude, and he's like everybody's taller than him, and you kind of believe it sometimes, but not all the time.
It's a Richard Linklater movie.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the script is amazing. Yeah.
He works with Ethan Hawke a lot, I believe.
Yeah.
Boyhood is the movie that I think of with Linklater.
Scanner Darkly is also.
Yeah, this is not like a very super cinematic film.
Yeah,
because it takes place in one room, but it's just conversation. He's having he's running off at the mouth the whole time, talking about different things, and you're just watching. It's all Ethan Hawke.
You also turned in a thing for Begonia, but I think we already discussed that movie.
Yeah, it's a good
in our list. It's very good. Bellotti, you got anything you watched you would recommend?
No, I kind of took your advice. We started watching It Welcome to Derry.
Oh, how are you enjoying that?
Oh, I think we're 2-3 episodes in. I'm really, really liking it a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's very good. It gets crazy.
Yeah, no, we got sidetracked with Stranger Things and the holidays, so now that it's all over, we'll go back to that. But yeah, so far so good. Really liking it.
I watched that CNN doc about Chevy Chase called "I'm Chevy Chase and You're Not," and they're interviewing him now. And the interviewer asked him about he's still such a fucking asshole. It's kind of hilarious, but he just was always a dick, and that was his thing. And then he had a health scare, but very interesting revisiting why he left SNL. And he even in a documentary goes, looking back, that was probably a mistake to leave SNL the first year. But he's a great career as Clark Griswold and stuff, and then Community, Resurgence. But everybody just did not like working with him because he's just brutally honest, dick asshole. But good doc. So check that out. Yeah, it's on CNN. Anyways, that's going to do it for this week. Bellotti, thanks again for coming on. You want to plug anything? When is Kaiju Brooklyn happening? Where can we find out about it?
KaijuBrooklyn.com for all your Kaiju Brooklyn needs. And you also go to @KaijuBrooklyn on Instagram. The dates are May 30th and May 31st. And we're going to start making some big announcements as well as ticket sales very, very soon.
Ooh, snap. We had that. Anthony, would you want to go out to just the even ones? Do we want to? We had fun time.
He's putting me on the spot.
I don't know. It's 2 days
Sounds like
now.
a yes to me.
It's gotten bigger.
I love New York and I like Bellotti. So
I need to know what happened to that pile of trash outside of Airbnb. I've been thinking about it for 2 years.
Did they take that couch?
Is that desk still there? All right, Anthony, what are you doing where will you be this week?
Where can the listener find me? You can find me. I'm actually going to LA on Sunday.
Oh, shit. Nice.
We're going to have to talk offline about the next show because I might not be able to do it.
All right.
I won't be able to do it. So you won't be able to, you listeners, you won't hear from me next week. Sorry.
Bellotti, you free next week?
What are we covering?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ruggs, where can the listener find you?
Rug Boy Show on X. Come follow me.
You can find that link in our episode description, or you can always just go to our website, jockandnerd.com, for all the ways to get in touch to support the show. Share this show is the most important thing you could do. Thank you for listening to the Jock and Nerd Podcast. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
He's the nerd.
We'll beep you next time.
Dramatic pause.
Going great.
Be more funny.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
That's for Bellotti.
Jock and Nerd.